15 minutes left before the game begins.
Okay, this is Lord Galaban. I am also known as Douglas McMahon, and I hope that everything is going out there well in land. It's been a long time since I did a YouTube broadcast. I am doing this one for the multi-community poker tournament that is being put on by the Green Hat Visors. They are going to be running this tournament on Club GG. For those that have never got to listen to me do some commentary, I hope I can do some commentary today. I will be bringing up the desktop audio of the poker spaces that they're holding right now over on Twitter. And as you can see, some of the things that we got going on here. We have 166 people already registered today. Here's the multi-community poker tournament hosted by the Green Visor Gang. They're busy bringing up all of the sponsors. There's multiple different sponsors. We'll be going over those here in just a little bit and talking about all the different prizes and the such like they have. Let's go ahead and go over the poker tournament here really quick. The starting chip count is going to be 15,000 in chips. I think we can take a look at the blinds. Yes, we can. Blinds will be standard chat or Club GG blinds, antes, so they didn't really change any of that up. The prizes are listed. There's going to be NFT prizes from 1 through 9 for anybody that makes the final table. Right now we have 167 people. It will be kicking off at the, looks like what, about 10 after the hour, it looks like we got it set up here for, so about 27 minutes away, 28 minutes away from the broadcast. And for anybody that wants to type into the chat, I will be able to see it. With any luck, everything is going well. I might be popping up a couple of different things, like Discord might pop up because I might have to say something in there. I will not be putting up my table so that nobody can see my cards because I am busy playing in it as well. I'm going to keep my table with my cards over on the other screen so nobody can see those. But whenever we get down to the final table, as long as I'm not on the final table, I will put it up on the screen to where I can talk to it and talk about all the different things. I will be updating chip counts probably once every 10 minutes if I can remember, as long as everybody reminds me. I'm going to have different things going on in my headset, so if people pop into the Discord with the Dead Poker Society, please, if you say something and I don't quite respond, it's because I'm busy listening to 3 different feeds at the same time in my ears. Other than that, let's go ahead and turn back on the desktop audio to where you guys can hear, and we'll go ahead and sit back and listen to the multi-community poker tournament and what they're busy saying.
And if you collect certain art from his collections, you earn ducks monthly. 100 ducks per art piece you have, which means if you pick up a couple, say you have 2, you get 200 ducks. Yeah, and I'm saying ducks, not like quack, 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 in the cement, quacks in the pavement. Nah, our chips. Anyways, so I get off track a little bit. So where was I? Yes, art collectors. If you're an art collector, you gain them ducks. You use those ducks in the community store. It's getting filled often with many different things. Sometimes we put in music NFTs, and that's becoming huge. So, and we have lovers of that in our space. So I'm sure a little bit more of that will be incorporated. The DU Genesis NFT is also, right now, we got a bunch for holders for poker. We love poker. In the future, they will have stats. When they're revealed, each one have different stats, kind of like a D&D game. Like they have different stats. We'll have different games that will be coming that you can use those different species. There's 4 different species that have different stats. One of them's like an assassin, one of them's brutal, one of them's smart, so we got different species, and we're going to use those in these games that are coming up. Talon's working on the back end. He's busy man. So, so I'm trying to take a little bit of the load off for him because he's doing like everything. It's nuts, and we got Heather, who I know everybody knows Heather. She's like in everywhere. Heather Ann's in different spaces. She's working with us in the back end too. She's like super smart. Like, I don't know what she does, all that coding and stuff in the Discord. And I'm like, I could barely tie my damn shoes. So, anyways, we got any questions about it? About the D Genesis NFT? Remember, just for today, you get one, you buy one, you get another for free. Oh,
Yeah, so I suggest you take them up on that offer, and you can always send me the extra one, guys, because I can always use some more DUs. Matter of fact, I believe Talon probably owes me a couple of thousand DUCs for all my art collections that I probably haven't received them for. But an amazing project, and Talon is an amazing artist. Basically, his NFTs have two folds. They have their DU regular, which, like I said, you can use to play poker, and they're going to come up with that gaming system for that. And then you have his art collection, which if you look through there and join their Discord, he always has sneak peeks of the art, and the art there is amazing. He's an amazing talent himself. Just heads up, we have about 9 minutes left before the game starts.
Oh,
Uh,
I
that is,
pushed the game another 15 minutes, John.
oh,
This
okay,
way,
okay.
this way we can give a little bit of time because we got Dead Poker Society still needs to talk. Um, who's the other? Asimov still needs to
Asimov
talk.
with Stone, yeah, with Stone Apes, and I think that
Yeah,
could
and then
be.
we can give a little recap if somebody wants to chime in right afterwards, and maybe we could talk a little bit about Green Visors and a little bit about what we're doing. But DU, I appreciate you. I love your club and what you guys are doing over there. The art is I definitely like the bird. I'm not sure if it's a bird. It's obviously a bird. I just don't know what kind of bird.
Like a
But
pelican, yeah,
I really enjoy that one a lot. And
like a like a
a pelican.
toucan Sam.
But
But before we move on to the next project, is there anything else you want to add before? I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't know he moved the game back. I was just trying to, get everybody in.
no, no, you're good. You're good, Bingo. I'm just
All
kidding.
right,
I just playing. I just playing.
it's all good, man.
I
It's
did want to.
listen.
I did want to give a shout out to It Hurts, to Nacho Cheese, to Ham Bear Pig. Those mods are amazing in our community. They're they're just they help me out so much. Like and I wanted to say we got a big poker collab that I will be posting about coming up next Saturday. So keep an eye out for it. I'm getting all the details from all the projects, but it's going to be a big one. It's going to be fun. You know what I'm talking about, Grouchy.
And
let's
we
go.
always appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, they always have collabs going every other weekend, so it's always a good thing to go ahead and get yourself one just to be part of that. And like I said, any community that goes ahead and gives you a little bit of tokens and stuff that you can use on the marketplace, that's all. That's basically just icing on the cake. And I know from speaking with Talon, he has a little bit of real life things that are going to be utilized in the future, that's going to be utilized for people that have these NFTs and stuff like that. So go ahead and get one, especially right now when he's doing a basically buy one and get dropped one later on. So that's an amazing value in itself. I think the mint price right now is 0.05. Uh, if I'm wrong on that, don't quote me.
Point
Not coming
zero
from
four two.
Okay, 1042. So I actually went down a little bit. So don't quote me on that because anything I say is never financial advice. Don't be a degen like me. I just play poker. I only know how to bingo.
Yeah, right. That's why you get all those W's. So don't
Hey,
listen to this man. He's definitely lying right now.
yo, I'll,
He,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you something funny, and this is the god honest truth. And I give all the credit to Big Bear because ever since he's been calling me that, everybody for some reason believes him. So now everybody thinks every time I go all in, they think I have nothing, which is thank you, which makes the W a lot more easier. So Big Bear, thank you. I am the bingo king, and I love it, and I love it, and I'm loving the name. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next project. I think Asimov is gonna go ahead and represent the Stone Ape clubs. Asimov, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm always here. I thought Dan was gonna come up, but I think Dan might be a little bit faded, as most Stone Dates are.
Yo, I had a bad conversation
Oh,
about
good.
that the other day.
I'm I'm not a smart man, okay? So please forgive me and my speech, okay? Okay. Well, my name is Asimov, and I am part of multiple communities. Much love to everybody in here who's from the communities I'm in. Today, I'm speaking on behalf of Stone Date Club. Stone Date Club is a 10K PFP project. We are doing some
Just check
things
to make
kind of
sure that our
to
stream is
pivot
working good, and it
in the
looks
bear
like it's working
market.
really
So at the
great.
moment,
So
we've
we're just
paused our
gonna
minting
let
at
you
4K
listen to everybody
8. So
speak
we've
here on the
minted
panel,
4K so far out of
and we'll
10K.
be back with more
Why we have
broadcast here in a little
paused
bit.
is because we began minting about a year ago. That has now come and gone, and in that time, our founder, Mary Jane, decided to start the roadmap on her own. So, because of that, we're actually a bit ahead. We were originally supposed to mint out before we started our real estate project, but she jumped on it, and because of that, right now we're about to complete our first real estate flip. So, the nature of stoned apes is you mint a PFP, or at the moment you have to buy one off a secondary. That's the only way you can get into the project. Is each stoned ape generates 10k toke. Toke is our proprietary token. That token is basically backed by liquidity injections that come from secondary sales and minting sales and from real estate projects. So currently, our current real estate project is maybe about 3 months away from completion. Hopefully, if that all comes to bear, we'll be able to see consistent liquidity injections into our token. At one point, when we had just begun the project, um, man, it was worth about 100 toke or something like that. It was worth $1. So it was really lovely. But again, it was a different market. Currently, I couldn't give you the accurate, um, like equivalent to ETH, but I can tell you this much is that every one of our thousands mints that go down, 10k is injected into the liquidity. Aside from that, 10k is raffled off and given to a community member who minted inside of that thousand sequence. And on top of that, we raffle off a one of one ape. Um, at the current, since we are paused, there's still quite a bit of raffles and special things that we have going on that are going to be coming for the community. So, 1,000 mints will soon be available. You could say kind of like a second series, and that will complete the first real estate project. After that, it looks like we're going to use the other 5,000 in the collection to go for another project. At that point, it's going to be pretty much the same protocol. You know, you make your ape, it generates 10k toke per day, and that toke can be used for a lot of things. We use it right now as a few things like you can order merchandise. If you have about 500k toke, you get a sweater, very dope sweater that is made by our founder. And aside from that, you can use it to, get into special raffles for certain apes and for other like toke pools, or sometimes we've even done ETH giveaways as a raffle using toke as your method of entry. So it all depends, pretty standard as to the tokenomics of most coins these days. There is a secondary coin that's going to be coming, but I am, again, ignorant and don't have much to say about that at this point. But there will be some more news coming for that. Speaking for our community, man, I mean, it's the reason I'm still in Web3. You guys know you're all degens. That's why you're here. We all like to gamble, and we gamble in this market. It is a very unstable market. It has ups, downs, twists, turns, all of that. But the dopest part for me is Stacks community. It is the only community where we go into the VC and just chat and bullshit about life while we're cooking, while we're learning stuff, while we're in Twitter spaces, all of that. Our community moves solidly as one. It is something that I have seen many people, try to synthesize, and they just, a lot of people just don't get it. What I'm glad to see though is that the more that I've had people from all these other projects, Makia, John, Reaper, like all of my people who have a stack, as well as these other Green Visor projects, like they all understand the concept of how our community works. It's no shills, no frills. It's just people who actually genuinely want to be around each other. I've only had the pleasure of doing something like that with very few communities. One of them being GVG, one of them being Gay Alien Society. Like these are like solid projects with solid communities. Aside from that, the greatest thing about Stack, I would say, is you. If you come in and join us and make our community even better. So I pinned something at the top that gives you a little bit of an insight as to our real estate situation. If you have any questions though about my community, there's a bunch of us that are involved, but you can always get at me. I am everywhere and nowhere at the same time, as y'all know. So yeah, man, much love. Appreciate the time up here, and y'all already know. Keep it stacked.
Have a good
Appreciate
Christmas.
you, Jay Asimov. And
Yeah.
as you guys see, this cool PFP that I'm wearing was designed by Asimov. So major shout out to you for getting that done for us. And Asimov is also part of the GVG team. With that, I think I'll take a second to thank John, Jay Marine, the Reaper, Unique Soul, JB, Corey the Light. You guys are like was pushing this in the becoming the face of GVG and giving me the opportunity to build in the back end and make connections for us. And I couldn't do this without you guys. So I really appreciate you guys tremendously. You guys are freaking epic. And we try to take that role model from not take but adapt that role model from the stack community where we move as a unit and we're one and we're definitely a good team here and I enjoy playing with you guys. I enjoy hanging out with you guys and having all these great conversations that we have. So major shout out to you guys for that. But Meta David, you have your hand up, and then after that we're gonna go with Dead Poker Society.
Hey, yo, thanks. I just wanted to say I misspoke. It's not .042, it's .049. I don't want the founder to kick me in the ass. So I just wanted to say that, and I want to say hi to Cash. I didn't get to say hi to him before. What's up, guy? What's up? And I do got to say, I got to head back to work. I'm going to drop down as a listener too, but they got shit all messed up, so I got to go and put my boots somewhere. So love you all. Can't wait to see you guys on the tables.
Don't put it too
Appreciate you.
far, bro.
Before
Appreciate
we
you.
continue, I just want to say to Asma, bro, all this time that I own these stack apes and all the you've been telling me I could have just got a sweater too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We actually just
Yo, you know
resurrected
what,
that.
man?
We
And
just
I thought we was
resurrected that,
tight.
bro. So you got lucky to get the alpha today. We had the program on hold for a few months actually, because the person who was like a community member and used to take care of that kind of disappeared. So much like when I picked up poker again, a couple of community members said, "You know what? We love this merch and we want to get it cracking again." So we just initialized that. So right now, if you have 500K toke, or the moment you get 500K toke, just put up a ticket. I'll show you how to do the whole walkthrough for like buying the merch.
You're
You do
gonna
it on the
have to
website.
because my wife loves sweaters and I would love to get her sweater. I have more than enough toke. I ain't worried about that. But me, I just been paying the to get into the stack using the toke for the high rollers games just to play with our fellow stack members. But if I knew I could get a couple sweaters out of it, that's the done deal. That's a done deal. So I think and I want to say thank you for coming up here and talking about the Stone Age. As always, man, you're a valued member of our team. Even though I say you would live on the other side of the country, and we don't get to see each other often enough because by the time you're awake, I'm in bed, and by the time you're in bed, I'm getting up or I'm trying to bug you about something. So it's always a hard thing, but what we learned about Web3 is nobody ever sleeps because there's something going on somewhere, sometime all around the world. And Web3 is a thing where it's just all about it's it never sleeps. Something is always going on. So we're gonna get Dead Poker Society up here and go ahead and talk about his project a little bit. And like I said, if you have any questions, by all means, you can always DM us or DM Asimov about Stone Apes, and you can join their Discord. And they do have amazing prizes that they give out. So, Dead Poker Society, all you.
Thank you. Thank you. What's up, everybody? I want to say first off, thank you so much, for inviting us and letting us be a part of this, man. It's a great to be in a space with so many poker players and poker enthusiasts, man, because that's what we are. We're a poker club. So I'm listening to all this stuff for the last 2 hours, man, and I'm loving it because I'm hearing you guys talk about moving around together and shifting together. And I love what Green Visor's been doing. I've been in a lot of spaces in the past and seen what you guys do and how you guys move, man. And I've always wanted to get together. So this is a happy moment for us at Dead Poker here, man. But real quick, the game's starting in 10 minutes, guys. I don't want to be the one that's talking while everybody's jumping on the table. So I'm just going to run down some quick stuff for you, and then hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of us. We've been around since December. We are a membership club. In other words, there's 54 members. Every month we mint new membership, and we just mimic the deck of cards. So we have everything from your two hearts all the way up to your ace of clubs, diamonds, and all that. You can collect those in suits, and that's something that'll come later. We can talk about. But essentially, it's $60. Get you in. You mint one of these cards. Two of them, the reason I say 54, obviously, is only 52 in a deck, right? But we've got two jokers for you. Those are wild cards, and they also come with $50 instant utility, and you get back. So if you mint one of those for 60, you get $50 back right away. But having a membership will get you into our club for the month. And we have two big membership tournaments. The prize pool is going to be $750 on those. We just had one last night, actually. First, second, third, 355 was the prize pool altogether. But it was a good turnout, man. It was a fun game. So we do that. We put the jokers in there. We put a lot of other instant winners in there. In addition to those two games, we get you guys on two prize wheels. So we have a big wheel we spin. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it in a lot of these other spaces. Put about $500 to $1,000 worth of stuff on there, from anywhere from ETH, NFTs. We're a part of what we call the inner circle, and I'm sure a lot of you guys also been around and seen that. It's sort of an umbrella of a group of projects, sort of what we're doing here, but all encompassing of different things like the Battle Bunnies. We got Sinners, Bored to Death Club. A lot of these projects come together, move together, and what we are is kind of like the arcade. I like to think of us as sort of the hub for everybody to come hang out. And we've got tons of stuff, you guys. It's literally all we do. We're a poker club, but that we play games. So in addition to these games, we have games every day, what we call pop-up games. We have access to those games with a day pass, or sometimes they're just, for fun. We get an X amount of players in those. We raise the price pull up. Sometimes there's only 5 or 6 players at 5 in the morning. They have fun, all how that goes. We have what we call Dead Squares. It's a game we made derivative of the famous football squares. I'm sure a lot of you played. So NFL squares and whatnot. You mint you a square. You don't have an actual board, so the board is your NFT. And when the game's played, you just follow along with the game and you win money. So like during the NFL Super Bowl season, during the playoffs, we gave away $8,000 in Dead Square rewards. We've got NBA Dead Squares going on right now. $10 is the buy-in. Prize pool is $550. You could win as much as $550 because it's not likely, right? But one square, if you guys are gamblers and degens like me, you'll know one square could win you all 4 quarters. So we've got that going on again. We've got a big thing coming up with what we're calling our summer bash, and we're going to send some people to Richmond, the IRL tattoo convention. If any of you guys have heard of the Jesse Smith convention, it's every year. It's been going on for over 2 decades, maybe 40 years. I don't want to misquote, but we're going to have a big thing going on where June, July, and August, we're going to have one winner for each month. They're going to get to collect $1,000 in a VIP package to send them to Richmond, where we're going to also host an IRL poker tournament with about $3,500 cash prizes for those players that make it there. So that's the kind of thing we do, you guys. We just get together. All the money that comes in, to be honest with you, pretty much at this point goes back out. We've only been around since December. I'm the founder. I put a little team together. They do great work with me, help me out, but we all keep everything in-house. So all the money generates back out to the club to try to grow everything. We've given away everything from Oculuses to, like I told you guys, tons of money. We've got actually a pinned tweet I got up here at the top. If you guys like, follow, and do what it says there, all the little normal stuff we do. Once we hit 700 followers, which we're at 676 right now, we're going to give away a membership to get into the club for that. And, that's what we're about, man. We want to get a bunch of poker players, a bunch of good folks in and get together and just do our thing, man.
That is super cool. I love how you're innovating and you're doing you're still playing poker, but you took a different approach to it, and that's always commendable. And that's exactly what people in Web3 need to do. Like, a lot of people tell me they want to run poker, and I tell them go for it. It's not as simple as you think it is, but if you're thinking and you really want to do this, you can do it, because it's really not that hard. You just have to have discipline, and you have to, like, be consistent and keep pushing forward, and most importantly, pay out. You got to pay out, and you got to take care of your peoples, and you just got to do things the right way.
Yes,
um
sir.
but it sounds like you have a really cool system, that it's very interesting with the monthly mint pass and all that stuff. Super cool. But thank you for being here and contributing towards the pool for today's game. truly appreciate it. But
Oh
really
yeah,
quick,
absolutely. And if I could, real quick, I apologize to interrupt you, but you mentioned that I forgot on that pool. What we have you guys is all three, right? So we've got that April membership. You're going to get the dead square I mentioned, but then there's also one utility more. There's a pickle pass. It's essentially a fancy name for what we call our day pass. So thank you for bringing that up because that is in there too. That'll get you into a single entry tournament where there's going to be a prize pool. Everybody pays the pickle pass. They get in. We split the money up, all back to the community, all back to the players. So thank you for that note.
let's go. Yeah, I'm glad I brought something that you forgot. Yeah, but it's a great little system that you have going there, and don't be surprised if we adapt a little. No, I'm joking.
No, no, man, that's what we're here for. Hey, I was over there in your guys' channel, and I see the channel you have, with the bad beat or whatever you got it called. So we had one, I had a different channel set up for graphics and memes, but now we switched it over to full tilt because I was like, yeah, we need a little place for people to go and complain about those bad beats, man.
I like the name you picked too. Pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
Reaper, you had your hand up for a sec, bud.
All right. Just before we begin, the game's gonna be starting in a little bit. Just a reminder, guys. If you have a generated Club GG name as your ID, we will not accept you. You have to have your name close, same as Discord or similar to it. Something that we can easily find. Make sure that you retweet the room. Make sure you take a picture that you were in the space to collect your prize at the end of the thing. Make sure that you follow all the competing projects. So let's get in there before it begins. And
Yeah, I just wanted to say that there's 200 people in the on the table, and we have 127 retweets. So whoever's not retweeting, let's get on it.
yeah, like I said, you know what I mean. You got a little bit of late registration. Make sure you retweet the room. I don't know 100% if sometimes like if you retweet the tweet, but you don't retweet the room inside, that it doesn't generate what comes out on the bottom. So that they might have retweeted it and it's not 100%. So I don't know how 100%. Elon Musk, he doesn't care right now. He's too tied up in SpaceX. So
All right. So, guys, that was pretty much all our speakers. I want to thank you guys all for coming in here and showing some love. That poker had his hand up real quick, and call me bumped. I'm gonna give you bumps. I'm gonna give you a second to speak. And I know we got executive up here too, who are also gonna give a minute to speak. Janik just came up from the Crypto Walker community. We don't have to
do you,
wrap up the space right away, but the
do you
formality
need me
can.
to push the game back another 10 minutes, or we're good?
I did. I pushed it to, but I don't want to keep pushing the game anymore because it's
True.
gonna get
All right.
people impatient. But I did push it to. The game is starting in 12 minutes. I'm not gonna push it anymore past 12 minutes. Just make sure that you were in here. But real quick, let's give Dead Poker Society the mic so he can finish off what he was saying.
Yes, I appreciate it. I just wanted to throw it out there if anybody's interested. I know a lot of you guys know Lord Galaban. He's going to be actually commentating and streaming this game in our Discord as well as his YouTube. So if you're familiar with his YouTube, jump on there if you love to hear his stuff. He's great at what he does. And you can jump in our Shit Talk channel on our Discord. And he's also going to be streaming that. So if you just want to hear what's going on at all the tables while you're playing, jump in there, guys. Thank you all for very much for having me.
You have a link for that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's our Discord is so if you go to the pin tweet or my profile, it's in the
Uh-huh.
link tree. Just jump on the Discord right there in the link tree. It'll take you right in, and then in there, it's the voice chat we call Shit Talk. So just jump right
Oh,
into the Shit Talk.
no, I
Yeah.
thought it was on YouTube. It's in your Discord. No.
Oh, got to give them a shout out. They just called me out. We're going to be broadcasting, so we're going to be doing it up.
1 minute and talk a little bit about GVG. I'm super happy. This was a super amazing space, 145 people, and it seems like we have 100% participation rate. I know that we had people here at the beginning that got the password and probably dropped out, but the numbers are not that off, and I'm pretty sure when we close out the space, we've probably had over 200 people within the space rotating in and out. So major shout out for you guys to come and show some love on a Sunday afternoon. As you guys know, we are a poker club by poker players. I want us all as poker clubs to stop referencing or calling ourselves gambling and stuff like that, because that's gonna give like a little bad rep to what we're doing. We should try to, and that's a conventional web 2 way to make things illegal. So we don't want to start labeling what we're doing as gambling. So I definitely want to remove that from my
Okay, we got
vocabulary.
10
And
minutes to go, so
I
I'm going to
commend
go
it.
ahead and pause the desktop audio. And let's go ahead and go over the poker tournament. There's less than 10 minutes to go before they're going to be kicking it off. You just heard from Dead Poker Society. I got to give Aaron all the credit in the world. He just gave me a shout out, and that was great. Let's go ahead and go over the tournament. It's going to be starting in 9 minutes and 40 seconds. There's 211 people signed up. It is being done by Green Visor Gang. There are multitudes of gifts and NFTs that are going to be given away. There's going to be prizes for the top 10 people, I do believe, that finish. And it's going to be amazing. So we're definitely going to stick with this, with the Twitter stream while they're still going. If they decide to stop, I might be able to start one up, but other than that, I'll be keeping up with the tournament. And we're going to go ahead and let them keep on talking. And once the talk in the Twitter space dies down a little bit, then I'll take over. But once it gets to the final table, I will definitely take over 100%, and I will be broadcasting and showing everything and giving my commentary. Up until then, we'll be doing the chip count updates, and hopefully we get a whole lot of people in here watching away, and let's have some fun and play some poker today. Yaha! Uh-oh, something just paused. Let's see what happened here. Oh, there we go. We just lost the
So I'm gonna,
desktop
if you
audio,
want to
and
be a
there it's
part of
back.
this,
So,
or as a founder, you want to sponsor a team, shoot me or John or any of the Green Visor Gang team DM, and we'll go ahead and send you that form over. I already know that there's two teams. I'm gonna pay for a team for GVG myself. I'm gonna fund the team. So, and there's a lot of interest around this event. So, I haven't put a date on it, but I think I'm gonna put a date by the end of this week. I'm gonna put a date and I'm gonna send some DMs and try to get that game going within the next 30 days. Um, and yeah, we're gonna keep pushing forward. We have officially a new sponsorship with the Golden Baboon Mining Club, which is a project that I'm pretty interested in. They're doing a lot of things differently. They're trying to bring like a Web 2 feel into Web 3, especially with um, tying assets to gold and stuff like that, which is a really cool concept. And they're going to be sponsoring us for the next 13 weeks and giving away a lot of NFTs. They're going to have about 20 NFTs for us to play for. Some of them are going to stay for the GVG wallet. The rest we're going to give away for you guys to participate. So starting on May 3rd, officially every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m., we're going to be hosting a space that's going to be sponsored by Golden Baboons. And then we have our Tuesdays, which we're going to be doing our sweeps or currently mints for bullies. So every Tuesday, we're going to be doing Bully Tuesdays, which is we're going to be minting or sweeping. And then on Wednesdays, we're going to have a sponsor space by Golden Baboons every Wednesday for the next 13 weeks. And then on Sundays, our schedule is starting to come in together better and better. Every Sunday, we're going to do collab Sundays where we're going to invite one or two projects to do pretty much what we're doing right now. So I'm not saying every Sunday is going to be this big, but maybe once a month guaranteed we'll have a space like this one. But every Sunday we want to keep it open to Dead Poker Society. You want to come join us. Um, uh, Ape and Poker, you want to come join us on Sunday. Lions Den, they want to come play with us on Sunday. ATS, they like something like that. So every Sunday we're gonna keep it open to collaborating projects. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and give the mic to Executive, who's been here for a minute, see if he's got something to say. And then right after that, Call Bumps, I'll give you the mic for a second because I know you want to talk a little bit about Bit Amigos. So, Executive, what's up, brother? I haven't heard from you in a while. Thanks for being here with us.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up, everyone else in the room too? Just here vibing out, minted a bully during the space. I'm hoping that's the that Macy winner. Let's see if that can happen. But just wanted to come up, say hi to everyone. Haven't really been around doing a lot of IRL stuff. Looking to move right now, but great space, gambler. Perfect things you were talking about with, and I just called you gambler with trying to distance yourself from that. and just all around the board, like just stuff that doesn't bring negativity or like down people to look like negative towards the space is what everyone should be striding towards, because it's what's going to draw people's attention in more and more and more. But for real though, just awesome space. Everyone up here amazing. Loved all the projects. Just happy to be in Web3 and hanging out today.
I appreciate you, brother. Miss you tremendously, and we gotta start doing what we were doing before and start doing those squares again because those were super fun. Maybe we could just incorporate that into our Sundays every other Sunday. But I think we should do that square stuff because we did it for the Super Bowl, and we did it. We only did it once, right? But it was super successful and it was super fun, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, definitely would love to do that again, brother.
Oh, for sure, bro. There's so much stuff we could do, and we've always done tons of stuff together. And like I always told you, there's just gonna be so much more room for it in the future to continue. It's not like, I'm not around for a month or two. I'm done with Web3. This is like a forever thing. That's why I tell people all the time, like I'm not going nowhere. This is where I'll be the rest of my life. I just, sometimes other things happen.
Yo, and you're everywhere, executive. I gotta tell you that, bro. You and I mean, we've known each other for actually, we've probably been in so many projects together that I don't even know it's you. The only reason why I know it's you is because you and I have not changed our names since almost day one since we entered the space. So that's why I know every space I'm in, and that it's 100% you most of the time. So, but kudos to you because, like I said, you're involved and you're involved with a lot of communities, and you put your time and effort into it, and you sometimes just speak up for the communities regardless of whether you're a part of the team or not, and as most people and should do if they're passionate about the community or the that they're in. You shouldn't have to ask a mod or somebody. If somebody has a question and you have an answer, give it to them. Like, I don't know why people sometimes just wait for a mod to answer stuff. I mean, you are a part of the community. The more you answer new people's questions, unless you're 100% wrong, which somebody will correct you, but if somebody has a question, you should answer them because you want that person involved in your project. So, as a community member, as a person that is a part of it, you should be more than willing to help out anybody that has questions that join the community. And you're always one person that always does that. So kudos to you and anybody that has you in their community. Uh, you guys got a valuable member. That's all I have to say.
Let's go. And with that, we'll give the thanks for being patient. Call me Bumps. I know you're going to be donating one of those green visors to the Green Visor wallet, which makes me super excited. But how are
How's it
you?
going,
Welcome to
everybody?
your space. Please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing.
Hell yeah, what's good? Shout out number one, yo, to you guys, Green Visor Gang. You know the deal. You guys are out here. I like to see the multi-community poker tournament. Hope to get like a bunch of, our communities in there, but we'll talk about that coming up. A little bit about myself. My name's Call Bumps, always calling, always bumping. We're always out here in these spaces, vibing and thriving, surviving, never conniving, but always educating, baby. So you know that deal. Lately, I've been exploring like Bitcoin ordinals, trying to bring the best gems and like the most supportive projects to like in front of people's eyes. Um, and that's kind of a little bit about me. Been in the space since, early on. We're talking like 2010, like I was 15 years old, on Tor browser, probably doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. But, we made it out here and we've been in the space for quite some time. So I'm out here, like I said, repping the ordinals, have this, been a part of this community for like a week now. Bit Amigos, started off with the Bit Apes. I'm sure many of you heard about them. And, got into those, saw the community was there, saw the community was building, saw the team was supportive. And then, found this other project and a bunch of us just jumped in there, started building. We took roles in the community as like community leads and stuff and whales and all that crap. And we've just been building along and it's been pretty solid and organic since. Team is super, super supportive. Like they're on top of everything, like adding, they stealth launched 12 days ago, already minted out 2,400 out of 10K. And they're just like on top of everything. I've never seen crap on BTC process as fast as it does in there. So literally getting answers. I like to get into communities where like I could hit up the founders or something or the team and get an answer like almost instantly. Or like you guys were mentioning, community, it's a two-way street. So if a community is there, community is strong, they're there to answer the question, and that's what's important. That's what I like about where we're at. So they're growing. I'll keep it short and simple and sweet. They're obviously, you guys see my PFP. There's a green visor in there. I thought they did something with you guys. That's why, I saw something with the green visor in one of their posts. And I kind of assumed they were doing something with Green Visor Gang, but I didn't hear anything after that. But I know I got 2 of them when I minted. So I got this one that I'm rocking. That's obviously, I'm keeping this one. This one's fire. It's a Skelly. But I got another one too. And, anybody that goes, likes, and retweets this space and drops like a comment, tags 2 people in this space, right? We'll pick a winner after this space. I'll do the Twitter picker right on the post. So, just trying to onboard people into good projects on ordinals. Don't, if you are exploring ordinals, stay away from like most of the projects that are minting on freaking ETH to like burn them to then go on ordinals. You're paying like 4 fees. Don't do that. I've been burned in every single one of those so far. But the projects that are doing pretty well are like the ones that remind me kind of like old school ICO days where you just sent
Sorry
the bread
about
to
that
the
raise there,
address and
Marcone. I
Poker
had
got the
to
token in
pocket aces
return.
firsthand. I
And
can't take a
that's kind of what
chance.
like the bid apes were like, and that's what these were like. And it seems to be working. So, I'm going with those. But, it's brand new. So explore DYOR, the whole ordeal. Get familiarized, and hopefully they make it easier moving forward, like the next few months for onboarding onto ordinals. But get yourself an Xverse wallet and get ready.
For those
If you
here in the
win
shit
that
talk
bid
room,
amigo
I'll
with the green
be
visor, you're gonna
going
send me your
and start
ordinals
broadcasting
address,
as soon
and
as
I'm gonna go
they
ahead and
calm down a
inscribe it
little
for you
bit with
too,
the
so that you get it. And
with
I'll
the
make
Twitter
sure that
Spaces.
everything's
For
submitted
anybody
to
that wants
marketplace and all
to
that
listen
crap.
to
So
all the talk, there is
just
the
trying to bring
YouTube
people in. Thanks for having me.
live stream, and it's
I'll
working
pop
just
into these
fine.
spaces, and like I said, maybe we could set something up. I do have a role in the community here at Bit Amigos, so maybe we'll set something up for like a poker tournament and bring people in.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, G.
We have Corey the Light. What's up,
Yeah,
man?
just throw props over to Call Bumps there. I've been in their groups. I've been throwing the green visor in there. Bumps, if you ever want to chat about maybe a collab, let me know, and I could be your middleman to G if you want. But yeah, I know the great community on both sides, Bit Apes and Bit Amigos, all vouch for them.
1000%, bro. I appreciate you, and we'll definitely be talking, bro. You could always hit me in the DMs, and we could plan things out, and we could get things going. And like I said, add ourselves into that poker tournament, and bring people
I
into
think
the
there's
community.
The game started, guys, by the way, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows. But yeah, definitely would love to continue the conversation and make something happen. I know Corey the Light had a conversation with the founder of your project some weeks ago, and through that
I'm
conversation,
just
they added the
curious. Does
green
anybody
visor.
have a clue what
But
the
I know
actual
how people
prizes for
get
this thing
busy
are?
and get sidetracked. Maybe we can reconnect and make those things happen. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Like what we're playing
Yeah,
for here?
1000%. And like I said, too,
There are
anybody
prizes
know.
for
that's
everybody
listening,
that
go
makes it
like and
onto the
retweet
final
this space.
table. There's a lot of
Drop
NFTs
a
that are being
comment,
given
tag
away,
your
rather.
friends, and
Okay,
we'll be
I
giving
wasn't
away
sure. I
that
didn't
one
see
of
a
the
list.
green
I
visor
poked around
Bit
a little bit, but
Amigos
like they
post
just
the
had
space.
all the
I'll do
clubs
that
that
Twitter
were
picker
involved. There's a
giveaway.
lot of discords
And
actually. I
joining
had
the
to follow
community
a
too.
lot of
Some
people
alpha
today.
is that
A lot of
they
projects
still
I'm not
have
familiar with,
OG
but I followed
spots
them
to
on Twitter
everybody
to make
that's
sure I
joining
got
that
my
community. And they
shit in
already
order,
gave out 2 waves of OG rewards, which was like one free
And I
bit
don't know if you're
amigo. So,
commentating on
take
YouTube right now,
advantage. The
so
wave
like
3 is
I'm
at
just bullshitting in the
500
shit talk
OGs
channel because
in that Discord. So, they're at like 3 something right now. So it's growing.
Epic, brother. Thanks for coming up here and
I'm getting
showing some love
really
and doing a
really
giveaway for
good
the
crap
community.
cards.
Truly appreciate it. With that, we got Jay Nick with his hands up. What's up, Jay?
Well, the one hand that could beat me just knocked me out of the tournament after I flopped
Yeah, I had
trips.
two things. I wanted to first extend
Yeah, I
kind
just
of an offer to all
I
the new
I
projects up
had
here that I'm not a part of
three
yet.
five,
If
and the
any of you
board is
guys are
seven
looking
six five
for
five four.
Walker World
So I had
exposure
the trip five.
mainly
I
because
landed
I have the
straight,
most assets in that, come to our
and a pair of
Discord
sevens
and
beat
at
it
me, and maybe we can make a
because
deal on a trade
I
because
folded. It was
I'm
three
illiquid
five
at the
off.
moment, but I do want to get into
I
some of
don't
your guys'
know.
projects.
It's a little
So,
early to be folding,
That's the first thing.
but
Second thing, I decided I'm going
yeah,
to
so
go
now
with
I can
a
just kick back and watch the tournament.
Grouchy
I took a
Tiger Cub
chance at getting up there big into
532
the
I believe
lead,
the number. I got
so
a
oh well.
tweet ready. I'm getting ready to send out. I'm going to put it on myself as a bounty for tonight's
sorry
tournament.
about that, buddy.
Life
Let's
happens.
go.
The only
That's
hand that
super
could beat me
epic.
was what he was
And then the
holding.
thing is too, I was gonna do
Poker
I was
happens.
gonna do two giveaways on space, but it happened so fast, and we weren't able to get those done. So what I could do is that I can put some bounties. I'm gonna go ahead and
So, altogether, let's go ahead and take a look. There were 262 buy-ins total into the multi-community poker tournament being hosted by Green Visor Gang. And so far, we have late registrations going on. There are officially 251. I would have to imagine we will see it drop down 250, so people are dropping out quickly. The chip lead right now is up around 44,000. Second place is in 42,000. The top 10 is everyone from 30,000 up. So you have to double up quickly here. I would have to imagine you're going to want about 100 grand in your pot before you get to the 30-minute mark in order to have a decent chance at making it into the final 25. Getting onto the final table with this many people and a 15,000 entry for chips, I'm looking at you'll probably need about 250,000 in chips to make it onto the final table just by my quick calculations here. So we'll be broadcasting here for the entire poker tournament. I do have a live stream going on in different places. We are also in the Dead Poker Society Discord stream. So everybody that's here with the Dead Poker Society Shit Talk stream, just know that I'm also broadcasting on YouTube, so I'm not just talking just to the people here in the Dead Poker Society, I'm talking to everyone out there that's watching my YouTube stream as well. And with that, I'll go ahead and mic up here real quick and let everybody keep on talking in the Twitter spaces.
pretty
So
much
when I'm shit
everything
talking
you guys donate right
in the
back
shit
to
talk
you
channel,
guys.
they're not going to hear
And
me on
we're gonna
YouTube,
keep
are they?
doing that. We're gonna keep
Actually,
adding
they
I don't have to
are.
sponsors
worry about
so we
that.
can continue
Oh,
to
Actually,
okay.
bring
they are.
games
So
to you guys. And
just checking to make sure.
yeah, we're gonna keep pushing forward. I personally am enjoying my time in Web3. Like I've been trying to find a place in Web3 where I can find home, and GVG has given me that home. And GVG is GVG is pretty much all the projects that I'm passionate about. Bullies, Ape and Poker, Grouchy Tigers, Dead Poker Society, Stack, Stone Ape, all these projects. That's what makes up of GVG, and and this is a place where we can play cards, have fun, and make good friends. I can call. I believe that if each and every single one of you guys would have been here for NFT NYC this week, I would have had 10 times more fun. And I'm looking forward to the day where we can all meet up and actually have an awesome in real life poker game. And but yeah, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. If anybody's got some final remarks, we can go ahead and go around the room and everybody can say their pieces. And I know Cash has got probably a lot to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and give Cash the mic first. Cash.
And let's go ahead and follow Crypto Al. He's one of the Dead Poker Society guys. He's in the leaderboard right now. He's up at 29,000. So let's go ahead and watch his table here for a little bit. I have paused the Twitter feed, so he is in the small blind right now. Crypto Al is in the small blind. Blinds are 60 and 120 right now. He's got 29,200. Flop comes out ace 3 jack of clubs. There's 4-handed on this hand. Crypto Al checks. Hellish Lamb bets 455. And a call by Helioxo. There right now. I could have about 4 tables open total watching. Well, I've also got 2 different screens, rather, so I could really pop up a lot if I wanted. Oh, no problem. Hey, that's part of being here in the Dead Poker Society. Ooh, Crypto Owl's table. There's 4 players now, and one of the flop comes 4-4 ace, 2 spades. Crypto Owl is on table 18. I think it's table 18. You know what? I'm not real sure how they do the tables. I don't think they show the table number on the screen. Crypto Owl is in 22nd place right now, so you can go right to his name. And there's a brand new chip leader. Jay Marine has now taken over the chip lead at 55,600. Lady Four Wall is in second at 45,700. Rizzo's in third place at 43,000. Nancy 112 at 43,286. And Cole Hoppy at 40,809. Crypto Owl is sitting out this hand. He's still sitting right around 30,000. To get into the top 10 right now, you got to have 36,000 in chips. So should be very interesting to see exactly how many you need at the final table. Let's go ahead and I will mute my mic here for a little bit and go back to listen to people in the Twitter spaces.
Or minutes ago now, the day we can all meet up in person is great, but what about the day we can all meet up, period, and play? Whether we're in person, on our phone, on our computer, on our Oculus, wherever we're at in the world, we can all play at the same table, even with the people that are there in real life. That's what I'm looking out for. That's what I can't wait for. Check out my banner pick if you don't know what I mean. And we'll see you guys on the felt, man. Good luck to everybody. Hope everybody runs great. I'll do some kind of merchandise, probably a Cinco de Mayo hoodie that I haven't even made yet for whoever knocks me out. So that'll be a bounty. Thank you guys for having us. Appreciate you guys very much. Love everybody that's here. And can't wait to see you guys do big things.
Yeah, and if you do knock them out, remember to take that screenshot because nobody else is gonna know.
Yeah, very true.
If you knock them out and you say you did it, I'm like, nah, bro. So make sure if you do knock any of these people out that you take a screenshot.
Yep. So you got a bounty on Philly.
I found Aaron's
86.
table.
You got a
Let's go
bounty
ahead
on
and
John
pop
Goff.
up the Dead
You
Poker
got a
Society
bounty
and
on
Aaron's
Ape and
table.
Poker, and J
He
Nick
is
also
the
got a
CEO
bounty.
of Dead Poker
So
Society.
those are the 4 people that have bounties on them. It's a lot of giveaways today, guys. Wow.
Yo, by the
Hey,
way,
Makia, could you maybe tweet that out or post it somewhere? I'm definitely gonna forget all the bounties.
Yeah, I got you, bud. I'll find it over
You
here.
want to add one? You guys, we can add another bounty if you want. If you take out Dead Poker, which is me, Aaron Favre, I'll give you a dead square.
Let's go. That's the 5th one.
there you go. Yeah,
All
I was
right.
gonna
With
say,
that,
thank God you mentioned the bounty right before, because I was just about to go all in and to do that pocket aces, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna chill out. I'm just gonna check it back to him.
shit, good check. With that, we could give the mic to Cole Bumps. You have some final remarks?
Yo, it's been a pleasure. Shout out Green Visor Gang. Shout out all of you. Hope to get in on the next poker tournament. You know, it's a vibe. I've been in here listening, like what I'm hearing, like all the community stuff. And yeah, just out here. And shout out Bit Amigos and shout out Ruse up in the crowd. You know, go explore Ordinals, always DYOR, and, you know, vibe with good communities. We're out here, baby.
Let's go. With that, we can go to Unique Soul. Or Jay Marine.
Hey man, it's been a good little minute. I've been here. Unique, you there? Come on, Unique, get back up here. Let's go.
I am. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I was in the middle of something at the moment there. I heard my name and I ran to the phone. I was like, oh, they called me. I almost dropped my dad, but I caught him. I'm just kidding. But yes, no, everybody, good luck in the tournament tonight. Happy to see everybody here. And yeah, it's definitely been a great space, and I'm so happy to see so many faces from so many different projects, everybody joining in the Discord, the Twitter space, and just really supporting poker and Web3. So thanks everybody for being here, and I hope to see you all on the Discord some more. We'll chat, we'll get to know each other, and good luck on the tables. And thanks to Mac and all the mods and everybody for making this happen. I'm just really proud to be a part of the GVG family. So thank you.
Let's go, Jay Marine.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's definitely great being in the space. I haven't been speaking much. Happy that everybody's been up here, letting us all know about your projects, the points that we're already a part of. You already know it's all love. We're all on one mission, which is to get as many people as involved in this poker game that we all love. And I believe we're on track to doing that. So congratulations to all the projects that's up here now. We support one another and let's continue to do that. That's the only way we're all going to continue to grow. So shout out to you all for being bosses on that note. And look out, man, on the table. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done fucked around and let me get in first place already. I done took out like 4 people. Like, if you don't know, I already told y'all in the chats, man. It's a different story when I'm sitting at the crib. I'm chilling. I don't have nothing else going on. I'm fucking focused, man. So watch your necks, man. Watch your goddamn neck, man. I'm out here to take first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and ninth. The top table. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? The final table. I'm on it. John, if you get in the way, you already know I'm knocking your shit off. And you already know. Ask him if he's not in here right now, so he can catch this ass whooping later. But everybody else, good luck. It's all love. Shout out to everybody that's here. Epic motherfucking day. Thank you all again. Let's go.
Let's go. You guys heard it. So if he loses earlier, he can't say he was driving or none of that shit. You guys heard it here, right? No, I'm joking. Best of luck, buddy. I wish you all the luck. With that, we'll give the mic to Max, to Nas. He's got a second. If not, we can go ahead. I know we got Crypto Walkers came back up here. Major shout out for Crypto Walker for coming up here and showing all the love. Believe it or not, they're the ones. They're the reason this all happened. Gas reached out to me last week, and it's like, yo, let's get a poker game going. And it was just gonna be
All right,
Walker
doing
World
better.
and
I'm up in
Bullies and
20th.
us, and it was just gonna be a small space. And then the word got out, and yeah, man, people just started reaching
Yeah,
out. I want to join. I want to join, and I was like, hey, what the heck? Why not? So we ended up having 277 players on the tables. Shout out to you guys for showing up. And I'm pretty sure we had probably 300 people in space. Not all of them stayed at the same exact time, but I'm pretty sure we have a solid balance. And that
excuse me.
speaks to what we're
I'll mute
doing
my mic.
here.
I
We
coughed a
we
lot
had
of.
a great, pretty much everybody collaborating, great support, and everybody's doing their part. And for sure. I just want to give the mic to Walker Radio real quick. If you got some final remarks.
Yo, yes, definitely. First off, shout out to you and Green Visor Gang. It has been an epic turnout, and I'm super excited to see who wins the Genesis, the female, and the weapon. So feel free to hop in our Discord. You mentioned Gas. He's around. Andrew Hollywoods is in the audience. He's there too. You'll find me there regularly. Janik as well. So feel free. And if you haven't checked out Walker World, our website is walkerworld.io. So yeah, good luck, everyone. Take care. Thank you so much for having us.
Appreciate you for sponsoring, brother. Appreciate you tremendously. With that, we can give the mic to Cash if you're ready.
Yeah, what's up, man? So, sorry I've been so busy this space. That's when the Savannah ended up crashing a little bit earlier than expected, so I ended up having to deal with my son a little bit more than I had planned on. But either way, I liked hearing everything from all the projects. I wasn't able to give as much input or ask questions as I would have liked to. I can ask Makia for most of those because I know that he knows about most of these projects, but it's all ones that I hear about, him talk about a lot. I see him do a lot of poker games with them, so it was cool to actually hear what's going on within some of those projects. And Walker World is one that I'm definitely going to look more into myself. That's one that he's been talking a lot about, just because they, have the 3D aspect as well as the bullies. So it was cool to, hear about that and see the trailer that was recently posted. That game looks awesome. But just appreciate everybody for coming. I tried to not shill too much or be too crazy about the bullies, but give it a decent idea of what we've got going on. I honestly prefer to sit here and listen to others and ask questions as well. So again, thanks for everybody for coming and sharing that did share. and for everybody that came just to listen. And appreciate you, Makia, for putting this all together.
Let's go. Appreciate you. And with that, I'll give it to my partner in crime, John Gobb.
As always, first and foremost, thank you for all the projects that donated and sponsored. Thank you for all the speakers that came up and shared in their projects with us. We're more than excited to have you a part of the GVG community and look forward to more future collabs with you and everybody else. Jay Nick hit me up on the back end. We can work a deal out because I'm always looking to get into the Walker. I said that's one of the only ones that I haven't got in my wallet. Jay Marine, you're an early sprinter, bro. You always get the lead first, but you always end out first too. So that's not a big surprise there. So, but I always want to give a thank you always to Mac just for being the leader of the GVG and making sure that everybody here uh, gets to do what they love to do, which is just play poker and have fun together and be a part of community. And and I want to give a shout out to the rest of my team members here. We do a lot of things behind the scenes, and we have our monthly meetings and everything else. And just to piggyback on what Max said earlier, being part of the team is not easy. It's a lot of work, especially when you don't do this full time. You have full time jobs, you have kids, you have family, and everything else. So, anytime that people get a chance to come up here and talk and be a part of the project, or be a part of Web3, I mean, it's just an honor to listen to them. If you have the time, go ahead and just follow them and just you know put your input every now and then. But I just want to say good luck on the table. Make sure that you screenshot the bounties if you happen to take out any of the people. Make sure that you do all the requirements because last thing I want to do is disqualify people for not following the requirements. We have over 279 people in the game. Let's go. But I know looking at some of the retweets and stuff like that, I don't see that many in there. So I'm looking at a few people that just hopped in and didn't really listen to what was going on. So I hope you're not one of them. But other than that, I'll give the floor back to Makia and just say good luck and thanks for joining us today. We look for future endeavors with all of you and let's poker together. Next time, if we have more time, I'll sing that Bingo Rat anthem that I wrote just to pay homage to Club GG, my buddy down there, Big Bear. If he's still in the room, and just have good old fun. That's all.
Let's go again, guys. I really appreciate you spending. Oh, major shout out to Corey the Light that's down there. Humbly didn't request to speak, but Corey the Light is one of our team members and got mad love and respect for you, brother. Don't always request to speak if you got a time to come up and say hello. But other than that, guys, I just want to say thanks for spending your Sunday with us. We're gonna try to put a big event like this once a month, every month. So stay tuned for that. Keep in mind that Sundays are going to be for collaborations. So if you or a project you're fond of want to come on space and donate some NFTs to the tables, we most likely will match them. And we'll play some poker every Sunday on the weekend. Some Sundays we'll do sweeps. Sundays we'll do free games. But we'll alternate like we always do. And you can count on a space every Sunday and Tuesday for GVG for the remainder of this month and all of May also. Those are going to be my 2 days off as of right now. So every Sunday and Tuesday you can count on a space. We're working on fine tuning our schedule again since we're going to add a golden baboon into the rotation. And yeah, man, I'm super excited for what's to come. NFT NYC was a major success for GVG. We've made a lot of great connections. We've made a lot of great contacts. We are going to be featured in a magazine. We're also going to be on a YouTube channel that they're going to be interviewing us. There's several partnerships that most likely are going to be panning out in the next few days and weeks. And there's just so much excitement coming. I'm working on getting us some good prizes for some good games, and who knows what we'll be playing. What we're most likely gonna start rolling in a once a month raffle with some big prizes. Most likely like a kid called B. So who knows? Maybe we'll scratch up enough to get our early birds. but we're thinking of doing some raffles for some big tickets. That's currently in the works, and little by little we'll get there. But again, best of luck to everyone. And like John said, I know that the people in this room right now, I got most respect for, or not most, but I got a lot of respect for you guys being here with us from the beginning to the end. I want to give a shout out to Clowntown NFTs that's down there. And, there's a lot of early birds, there's a lot of gay aliens, there's a big diverse group. You got Lions Den in the group. Who else do we see? There's a lot of great projects. There's a lot of Toro fan in here. This kid called Beast in here. We got a lot of great projects in here. Grouchy Tigers. You got Bullies with the Bones. Major shout out. You got Suppa down there. Shout out to you, Suppa. And again, guys, thanks for being here. Have a great day. Best of luck on the table.
Yeah. Before we go, I just want to hey call bumps. I'm over there in Bit Amigos. I'm gonna hit you up because for some reason either you or I rugged. I didn't hear a single thing you said. But I know you got a lot of great things going on. I still can't hear you, but I'm hitting you up in your Discord later on because I know about those bit war news and I'm interested. I just want to give you a shout out for that. But everybody, good luck on tables. And with that, we're gonna close it down. And don't forget take screenshots.
Make sure those requirements are followed.
No
All right, guys.
screenshot, no prizes, baby. Let go.
So they just said that
man,
they
we're
are
trying to fund
closing
that
it
Green
down.
Visor
So
Gang
whenever they
march.
close
So
it down,
if
I'll
you
be
didn't find
taking
those
over full
requirements,
time talking
you're gonna be
about the
funding
poker
future
tournament.
games, which
We'll just
we are
let them
not mad
finish out
about.
here.
But again, thanks for co-hosting, Cash. Walker Radio, thanks for also co-hosting. I should have gotten that to you sooner. I wasn't sure if you're gonna get in here. But Walker World, I really appreciate you taking your time to come and show us love. Cash and the Bullies, mad love to you for coming and everybody in the space. Have a blessed Sunday, everybody. Deuces.
And with that, they have closed out the Twitter space. So that was the end of that. So we will go ahead and close that out. And I am taking over. Let's go ahead and throw up just my Twitter feed so that it will block out that part. We'll move a couple of things around here. We'll take a look at what is going on the tables real quick. Let's go ahead and run down the top 10 in chips right now. Nancy 11-2 is sitting first in chips at 67,000. Hilo Girl is in second at 66,898. Daniel 5296 at 64,000. Four Walls at 62,000. C Money at 60,000. E Dog at 55,009. Mia Isabel, there's one of our players. There's one of the Dead Poker Society players, Mia Isabel. She is in 8th place with 52,000. Phil NFT Wall is in 9th at 51,000. And there's Jade. Jade's in 10th right there, man. We got two people in the top 10 right now, Jade and Mio Isabel. Let's go ahead and scan down. I know that there was a couple of other people in the top 20. I think I've seen a couple more of our people's names here from the Dead Poker Society. There's Marcone in 14th. He's sitting at 42,000 in chips. And you know what? Let's go ahead and we will bring up Isabel's table to where we can have three tables open here at the same time. I know Aaron's at a table. He's still sitting at 14,000. And Crypto Owl is still sitting at around 27,000. We'll get Mia's table open here. I'm going to go ahead and move this over just a little bit to where I can get more stuff. I want to thank everybody that has joined us on the YouTube channel. If you want to, you can type into the chat there if you're in the YouTube stream, and I will try to see your message and get back to you. I've got my keyboard right here in front of me, but I do most of my stuff with the talking. We will go over how many people are left and such like that. Like I've said before, I will be giving the chip count updates as we go. And you know what? This is just one hell of a poker tournament. I took a quick shot early in the poker tournament. I had pocket aces on the first hand, but I didn't find any donkeys that wanted to call me, so nobody called there, so I couldn't quick do a double up. But then a few hands later, I caught pocket nines, flopped a 9, and a guy that had an 8-jack ended up catching a straight on the river, so I'm already out of the tournament, so I don't have to worry about any of the tables that I'm posting up because I'm no longer in the tournament. So that's working out really well. Go ahead and we'll take a look right here. Wow, okay. It's already moved. She's already off of that table, so Let's go ahead and take a look at the information. Right now, we had a total of 301 buy-ins so far. Late registration will be closing here in 13 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Late registration is over. Total of 301 buy-ins. So let's go ahead and I will give you a quick synopsis of how many chips we're talking about. So we have 301 buy-ins times 15,000 in chips. We're looking at 4.5 million in chips on the tables right now. So going by that extrapolation, in order to get into the top 10, you had better have at least 300,000 in chips in order to make it to the final table. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say right now, if you don't have 300,000 in chips, you're not making it into the final table. So that's what you're looking for. That's what you're shooting for, is about 300,000, because there's 4,500,000 in chips on all the tables. That's just the quick calculation there. And we are going to be running for another 30 minutes before we take a break, it looks like. We are in level 7 at the moment, which is very good. 217 players total now out of 307, so we've lost, what, 84 players now? So we're looking really good there. Bring back up the top 10. Everybody can see that one. Where did Isobel go? Okay, let's see if we can open up her table there. It doesn't show her on that table, though. What's going on here? Okay, let's see if we can pop up Marcone's table. There we go. We got Marcone's table, so let's go ahead and bring him up onto the top screen. We still got Aaron's table going on, and it would appear that Crypto Al has been moved off of his table, so we'll take that table down. Move that one up to block off the screen. Got that table opening up now. There we go. We got Marcone's going on. Actually, Marcone is in a hand. He's got cards, and there's chips out on the table. Let's take a look at his table. He just flopped out a king for king on his flop. He checks. Marcelo D2 is in the hand. So is Koyeser. 7 of spades. So there's 3 spades now on that table. Marcone checks again. And there's a bet by Marcelo D2. Got 7,900. Ooh, a raise. Big raise. Marcone goes ahead and folds away and lets those two fight it out with the king 4, king 7 on the table. And a fold, and Koyak takes down the pot. 10,000 pot. Hey, that's a nice little bump up to 22,000. Aaron is still holding strong right around the beginning chip count with 15,008. Let's see here. Go back over. Oh, I Am Charlton. That is a very good player. I Am Charlton was one of the players that was in my 12-week poker series league that I ran back in August to December. He's a very good player. So if you see him on the table, you might want to be a little bit careful. He is not to be tallied with. He's a very good player. Jade is up to 16th. Let's go ahead and see if we can bring up Jade's table. Is Jade on that table? Yes, he is. Let's go ahead and pop up Jade's table. It's popping up. Aaron is playing. He folds away on his hand. Marcone isn't holding cards on his. Got a couple of sitter-outers on Aaron's table. Ooh, one of the big-time players, one of the chip leaders is actually on Aaron's table. I find it really funny that Squee is actually sitting right next to Aaron. Out of 300 players, 2 players from the Dead Poker Society are sitting right next to each other. That's pretty funny. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Jade's going, he's icing out. He's icing out. Why am I getting icy cards? 10-10-9 flops out on Jade's table, but he's not holding cards. Aaron's holding cards on his table, so let's go ahead and take a look at his. You got 4 people holding cards on his, and Queen 6 Jack hits the table with 2 clubs. Aaron is second to act. Adam Hose is holding cards, but he was in the big blind, so any bet will actually knock those out. Ace of Spades hits the turn. Aaron and Squee are both in this hand together, so that's quite interesting. Squee's down to only 7,000 in chips, so she could really use some, she or he, I don't know which one it is, so sorry. Definitely could use a bump up in chips. We can watch the action as it's going on there. Let's go ahead and pop back over here and scan down through, see if we can see any other names I recognize from players. It's nice to see 300 people in a tournament. Hey, there's Mac Mixer. He's at 28,000 in chips. He's sitting in 42nd place right now. He's a Dead Poker Society player. Going down here, going slowly because I might see other names that I really recognize from the poker community. I know I've seen a lot of people in there. It was good to see Executive in there talking. Got to give Aaron tons of props for actually calling me out as a poker commentator. Thank you, Aaron. Give you all the props in the world in the Dead Poker Society. Thank you for allowing me to join into the Dead Poker Society and actually commentate a couple of games. Hopefully I'll do a good job and do you guys proud. Ooh, Aaron's in a hand, actually. Aaron has cards, three-handed. Aaron and Squee both. Squee raises it up on a flop of 639, 2 hearts. Pot is 5,480. Oh, Aaron sweats it a little bit. Shows the hand of the forehead. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? He folds and gives the cards to Squee. Squee shows a 9. Oh, Aaron shows a 9 as well. Go back down here. Jade's still sitting at 43,000. Go over, check out Marcone. Still sitting pretty. There's so many tables playing that we could really bounce around a lot, so I don't want to... Oop, didn't mean to open up that one, but okay. Guess we'll open her up. Let's see here. Jade's on that one. Aaron's in the small blind at the moment. What just happened? Okay, for some reason it just crashed, so I gotta reopen Club GG. You guys get to take a look at what's on my screen and see all my stuff. Now that I have to set all my stuff back up, good grief. For some reason, Club GG crashed on me. Okay, there's that back up. What's going on here? My computer's wigging on me. Get over there. What is going on? Okay, fine. I'll put you over here then. Okay, gotta pull everybody back up now. Good grief. See if we can pull up Mia's table. We'll open her up. So I guess I had too many tables open at the same time, so we'll try to fix that situation. One of the things I really need to do is I need to get a new computer because my computer is so old, but I'm such a fuss budget that doesn't want to do anything. Hey, CO Frost is right there as well. So there's that one. Got Mia's up. Let's go ahead and go back over here. Pull back up Marcone's table. Okay. Come on. There we go. There's Marcone's table back up. Isabel's right there. Marcone right there. Let's see. Let's scroll back down to the players. I wonder if we just go to... Man, let's see how many tables there are. We got quite a few tables still going on. Woohoo! We can see the smallest and largest stack right there. Looky there. We've already got a stack over 100 grand. So let's go ahead and go and take a look at the actual players. And let's do a quick rundown. Helioxo is now the top player with 110,000 in chips. JGXYZ is in second at 79,000. E-Dog is up to third with 70,000. Nancy down to fourth with 66,000. Supastack at 63,000. Volvox at 60,000. Bordeaux ETH at 59,000. And C-Money at 58,000. Hilo Girl all the way down to ninth and 56,000. And rounding out the top 10 is It Hurts with 56,000. And It Hurts just popped down, so somebody popped into the top 10. Operator jumped all the way up to 85,000, so he must have grabbed a big old pot. So that's where we're sitting at right now. Go ahead and quick information. We are down officially under 200 players. There's 191 players now left in the tournament. Try to see who else we want to pop up. Should we pop up the chip leaders table, or should we try, you know what, let's try to find Aaron's table again. Aaron, if you could type in the YouTube chat how many chips you have, I know where to go down to. So I'm looking. I know he was down at like 10,000. You know what? Let's just go ahead and pop up Max Mixer's table. We'll pop up Mac Mixers. If anybody else can put into the YouTube chat where I can see it nice and easy to where I don't have to open up different tables how many chips you have, I will try to get your table up and give you a little bit of shout out. Want to give anybody that's watching the stream here the updated version. One of the things I do want to say is I want to give a shout out to the Green Visor Gang for hosting this tournament, and give a shout out to all of the sponsors. I'll be going over all the sponsors whenever we get down into the final table for sure, so that everybody can get to listen. Is it going to pop up Max Mixer's table? Come on. There we go. Put her right up there. There's Max. Hey, there's Just Jenny. Just Jenny is at Max Mixer's table. Wow, there's a lot of Dead Poker Society guys. All you Dead Poker Society, if you guys are in the Shit Talk chat, you can go ahead and talk to me to where I can find out stuff. I just want to let everyone know that is in Shit Talk. If you do talk, you will be on the broadcast, okay? So that's just a little disclaimer there. So if you get scared about public speaking, well, you'll be on the broadcast. So just to let everyone know. And it is a live broadcast, and it is being saved, so that's how I do all of my videos. So if you want to be saved, go ahead and pop in and talk. Thank you very much, Seth. I appreciate it. Wait until we get down to the final table. You'll be able to hear a very good treat, because whenever it gets down to one table where all I'm doing is commentating all the cards, you're going to love everything. And I really hope that if you're on the YouTube channel and you're listening in, go ahead and join into the Dead Poker Society, because Dead Poker Society is the one that got me back into poker, and I'm back into commentating. So this is me kind of knocking off all of the rust on my commentating and updating. But as soon as we get down into the final table, everybody that's in the broadcast is in for a very nice treat. And if y'all want me to take my face off of here, just let me know and I'll take it off. In fact, I should probably move it over just a wee bit here. Let me see. Let me get onto mine. I can actually put my face right there. So, boom. That's the nice part about using the software that I use, is I can literally change my broadcast and how I have stuff set up as it's working. So it works out really, really nice. With that being said, let's go ahead and pop up one more table. Get that fourth table up to where we can bounce back and forth. Just Jenny is at the same table as Mac Mixer. And you know what? Let's go ahead and watch their table here for just a little bit. Mia's in a hand, heads up with CO Frost. Ooh, big table. Queens versus an ace. Ooh, full house for CO Frost. Takes a decent pot away from Mia. Back over here. I want to see if there's any other big names that I recognize. Wow, Four Walls was one of the chip leaders. Now all the way down to 96th. Boom. Hey, there's Crypto Border, he's one of the Dead Poker Society players. Let's see who else we got. There's Aaron right there in 114th place. We'll go ahead and give Aaron some love and pop up his table. And why is Mia and Crypto or CO Frost in another one? Wow, Crypto Frost on fire. One of the things I'd like to let everyone know is whenever you're looking at the Club GG, if you look at the percentage or at these numbers right here in these boxes, that's the percentage of hands played. And if you're on a cold streak, it'll show ice around your name like it does around Nancy 12's name. And if you're on fire, it'll show fire around it. So that's really cool. That's one of the things I really like about the Club GG interface. There could be some changes in it that I would like, but for the most part, Club GG has a pretty decent interface going on. I got to give them a lot of credit. But if you're ever wondering what those numbers mean, that's the percentages of hands played. I've already figured that out just by watching everybody play. Let's get it over here. Set it up right. Boom. There we go. So now we can see what's going on. Popping around, Just Jenny, Mia, Mac Mixer and Just Jenny are still on the same table. Just Jenny sitting at 18,000, Mac Mixer is 17,000. Go over, check out Mia, she's still sitting at 45,000. CO Frost is up to 30,000. Over checking out, who was on this table? There's brand new people on this table. Okay. One of the chip leaders, E-Dog, is on this table. He's playing 51% of the hands right now. That's a lot of hands being played. Wow. Aaron's up at 53% of hands being played, so he's really playing. Ooh, Squee just moved off your table, I guess, Aaron, huh? Got a lot going on here, so we got those 4 tables up, so if we need to, we can check out anybody's table. Go ahead and pop back over. We'll bring her up to the top. Try to keep a running update on chips. HelioX is still leading with 106,000 in chips. Lolo Rich is now up to second at 95,000 in chips, knocking Operator down to 86,000 in chips. Scuba Dooba Doo is up to fourth at 84,000 in chips. Right now, to get into the top 10 in chips, you need 59,000. So 59,000, 61,000 are your 9th and 10th in chips right now. Information-wise, we are down to 177 players. We are 47 minutes in. It doesn't say when we'll have a break, though. I don't think they have any breaks set up. I might be wrong, but you never know. Average stack right now is 29,000. Smallest stack is 57 chips. Oof, almost gone. Current blinds are at 300, 600. Next blinds will be at 350, 700. So anybody that plays on Club GG, they are using a normal blind schedule. Just Jenny just won a hand with an ace. I just seen that. Oop, Aaron just raised big time. Let's go ahead and watch his action. He's in against Exec Deck. There's a 9-Jack-7 on the table. We got a 3-Jack versus 10-8. Oh, Aaron flopped the straight. Beautiful. Aaron wins the hand and makes a big chip jump. Big time jump. He's up to 34,000 in chips. Great jump, Aaron. Nice flop of a straight. Great hand. Great hand. Ooh, jumping over to whatever table this is, we got pocket eights versus an ace king versus deuces, and an ace hits the river and wipes out the eights, and Puppy Stomper had the ace king and caught the ace on the river to stay alive. E-Dog takes E-Dog's running cold right now, so he's losing chips like a maniac. Puppy Stomper only played 18% of his hands. He's got a red on his. Go over, check out Mia. Ooh, Mia's up to 52,000. She's won a couple of hands, or just a hand. At least we're 7,000. She's doing really good over there. Mac Mixer and Just Jenny still on the same table. Just Jenny's up at 21,000. Mac Mixer at 17,000. Well under the average of 26,000. So they really need to make a move just to get back up in the chips. Got to make a move at some point here. Still sitting at 171 players. So that's good. It would appear that HelioX has won another hand. He's up to 118,000. He is the only player currently over 100,000 in chips. So that's looking really good. Looking down at 10th place. Ah, look at there. Jade has popped up into 10th place. We have a Dead Poker Society player in the top 10. Jade is sitting in 10th at 58,772 chips. Good job, Jade. See if you can bump those chips up a little bit and get up there into the players. Looking good here. Getting to hear some sounds being played out. Ooh, we got another one. I'm in DPS, aka Peak View. Oh, Seth, your Peak View, right on. Enjoyed your commentary for the members game yesterday, too. I think you beat me heads up in the final table earlier in the week. I do believe I did. Seth, it's great to put a face to a name. Peak View, I will try to remember that. Actually, I better remember it. Try. Try? There is no try. There is only do. Yes. I made sure I filled up my cup nice and full with iced tea so I don't end up running my voice out today. I have a funny feeling we might be here a while. Checking out the action here in the multi-community poker tournament. This poker tournament is being sponsored by the Green Visor Gang. Got to give them all the props in the world for putting this together, and I got to give all the props in the world to all of the other communities that actually came in. Let me see if I can pull up all of the different sponsors here on my phone so it'll be a lot easier for me to see. Let me go to some of the things here. Sit back and watch some of the stuff. Everybody was posting stuff up. Okay, it seems that I have lost a couple of the things. Getting some text messages from people that heard me and seen me in there. Hopefully some of those people are in here checking it out and watching it up. You know what? Let's see. Do I need to go to here? Where did I put the thing at? Okay. There it is, Twitter Spaces. Let's go to there. Some of the sponsors. Aaron, are you in here in the shit talk? Let me pop up Discord here. Who's
There's a picture right in Gen chat, man. If you want to list it, I can post it here if you need it.
Or just go ahead and talk about it because you'll be broadcasting.
I'm actually on a call at the same time as playing poker, man.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I got you.
Right now, I'm kind of multitasking here. I can post it here if you want, though, so it's easier to call out.
Yeah, if you would, definitely.
Yeah, give me just a second. Yeah. And I appreciate what you're doing, brother. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. As Aaron's posting that up here in the chat, I'll be able to read off all the sponsors. See if we're seeing any of the Dead Poker Society people. Oh, there we go. Here's the sponsor list. Okay. First place for the Green Visor multi-project poker payout is a Gay Alien Society NFT, a free mint plus Golden Baboon Mining Club. Second place is Walker World, male, and Dead Poker Society Dead Squares. Third place, Bullies NFT and a Dead Poker Society Pickle Pass. Fourth place, Walker World, a female. Fifth place, Walker World Weapon. Sixth place is a Dippies NFT. Seventh place, Golden Baboon. Eighth place is Ape in Poker. Ninth place is Dead Poker Society, an April membership, a Pickle Pass, and Dead Squares. You know what? Ninth place sounds pretty damn good to me. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull this screen over. And no, I can't. Of course I can't. Why would I? Let's see. Can I copy it? Copy image. Let's bring up Twitter. And here on my Twitter. Come on. My computer's running slow because I got all these screens open and my broadcasting is open at the same time. So there we go. And we'll tweet that puppy out to where everybody can see it on my Twitter feed. And then I can go over here, scroll down just a little bit, and bring it up, big size. And we'll stretch her on out here to where everybody can see. There are your prizes, everyone. Anybody watching in the YouTube can see it. Go ahead and see that. Click it off if you want to, save the screen or whatever, pause it, do whatever you need to. You can also go to twitter.com/Lord Galaban and you will find it there as well because I just tweeted it out. So that being said, we'll go ahead and close that down just a little bit. Go back over to the feed and squish it down to where it's not quite in the way, and bring up that again. That table has closed out, so we'll go ahead and bring up a brand new table. Jay Marine has now jumped back up into the lead. You heard him talking there at the final part of the Twitter Spaces. It was being hosted by Green Visor Gang. He is now up at 114,000. He is the second person over 100,000. Helix is now down to second at 106. PB Jelly Rolls is in third at 95,000. Lolo Rich is in fourth at 90,000. Fifth is Operator at 84,000. Komozo is in sixth at 84,000. What's Up is in 80,000 in seventh place. One Low Dub just jumped up to eighth place at 75,000. Rizzo's in ninth place at 72,000. And Ravina is in 10th place at 67,000. It would appear that the Dead Poker Society player has been knocked down just a wee bit. Go over to our information. We have now been running for 56 minutes. We are down under 150 players now. We are officially at 149. Average stack is now up to 30,000. So, gotta get those chips now. You definitely want to be chipping up. Go over to the players. Let's see, who we gonna grab? There's Mia. I think I already have her table open though. Yep. Just Ginny and Max Mixer are still at the same table. Aaron is doing good. He's right there at 29,000. We already have Mia's table open. Let's see here. Go ahead and scroll down. Twig. Asimov. He was one of the speakers, if I'm not mistaken, in the Twitter Spaces that was being hosted. I'm really not seeing a lot of names that jump out at me. I was hoping to see some of the older names, kind of like I Am Charlton. There's C.O. Frost. I believe, yeah, he's at the same table there that I have up. There's Crypto Border. We can pop up Crypto Border's table, I guess. He's in 90th place. Let's go ahead and pop up Crypto Border's table. He's one of the Dead Poker Society players. Yeah, it's just me and you in the shit talk, Aaron, so even though I'm just speaking in between me and you know that I'm broadcasting, so very doing good here. The general chat in the Dead Poker Society is going crazy. If anybody would like me to post up the link to Dead Poker Society Discord, I will gladly do that, or we can get somebody else in the chat to post it up, a link to where you could join into the Dead Poker Society. We'll go ahead and move this down here. Let's see, watch my screen. This one over just a wee bit. There we go. So let's see where we're sitting here. If you're sitting down around the 20,000 to 10,000 chip mark, you definitely want to be chipping up right about now because it's going to start getting really squeezy as the blinds go up. Aaron's in a hand with two other people. Wow, that's interesting. It's the first time I've seen a circle around somebody's name for Snack Frog. 9-8, pocket fours. Aaron takes chips, up to 38,000 in chips. Go over here, check out Crypto Border. There's somebody that needs to chip up very badly, sitting at 15,000 in chips. Hopefully Crypto Border can chip up a little bit. Go over, check out Mia. She's still sitting pretty at 46,000. Full tables. Go ahead and sit back and watch a little bit of the action. Give my voice a little bit of a rest, because I know whenever we get down to the final table, I'm going to really be going hot and heavy. Just sit back and watch a little bit of the action. I got to check out a couple of things. Okay, gave the voice a little bit of a rest. Checking out the tables, what we got going on. Mia's in a hand with 5 other people. 6-handed, 9,000 in the middle. We had a flop of 5-7 jack. Mia bet 2,400. Got a call, so we're heads up. Mia in between Daniel. 3 of hearts on the turn. Mia bets 4,000. Into a 12,000 pot, so that was a 1/3 pot bet. Daniel folds it away. Mia takes 12,000. She's up to 54,000. Nice bump, Mia. Nice bump. Crypto Border appears to be in a hand. There's 3 people sitting out at that table. That's easy money there. Crypto Border, somebody bet a whole bunch. He must have had a decent hand. Or else he just wanted those 5,000 in chips and he's wanting to chip up. Going over. Ooh, Aaron's heads up with another player. Player just pushed 19,000 into a 10,000 pot on a 2-2 ace. Aaron's thinking about it. He's got 41-second clock going on. I would have to say that Aaron doesn't have pocket deuces or pocket aces, because if he had either one of those, he would have called by now. Yep, the other guy's fallen asleep. Well, maybe he'll throw his cards away. Aaron might be in a phone call, though, too, so he might just be letting his timer run down. And he folds it away. Might have been a good fold there. Might have been a good fold. Checking out here. Let's see. Just Jenny is still at that table. It looks as though Mac Mixer has moved tables. Mia Isabel and CO Frost are still at the same table. Oh, Mio's got chips. Max Nass is all in for 9,600. Does Mia have the cards to call? Right now, there's 14,000 in the middle of this pot on this table. Mia Isabel, Max Nass, CO Frost now. It's up to him. He has 17,000. And he folds. Max shows an ace. 8-9, Colorado Frost, or CO Frost shows an ace. Pop down here. Nothing going on. A couple people. Go over and check out our information. We have officially been running for 1 hour, so it would appear we are not going to be taking breaks. I haven't seen a break pop up yet. 135 people left. Average chip stack is now 33,000. Players. Operator has now jumped up. He is up to over 147,000 in chips. Comazo is now in second at 128,000 in chips. Scuba Dooba Doo is now at 103 in chips. Red Lobster is a new entrance into the top 10 at 100,000 in chips. In fifth, Lolo Rich at 90,000, Was Up at 89,000, Jay Moran at 89,000, Ravina at 82,000, PB Jelly Rolls at 78, and Rizos is still holding strong in that top 10 at 73,000. You know what? Let's go ahead and we will pop up you can only play up to 4 tables, so that's nice to know. So I'll have to close out a table in order to bring up another table. So there's my question answered on that one. I can only have 4 tables open at one time. Ooh, we had an all-in over here. Mia was all in and loses to Rockin', so Mia is gone. Congratulations. That's one more person out. Every single person out is one step closer to the final table. Oop, Crypto Border is all in with pocket sixes to an ace-king to a queen-king, and a queen hits the board, an ace hits the board. There is no 6. 3 queens for JG. He takes it out and takes out 2 people. Takes out the ace-king and the pocket sixes. Crypto Border is gone. Just like that. Crypto Border, good game. See you next time. So let's go ahead and close out that table to where I can start up the table with the chip leader. Superstack is at that table. Jay Haynes, operator, PB Jelly Rolls. So 2 of the top 10 players are at the same table. Tam V and Laura. Come on, bring the table up. Wow, it's taking forever to bring that table up. Okay, well, it's doing that. There we go. Scooch her down into the corner down there. That works nicely. So now we have operator. He is the chip leader at the moment. Have the chips there. I wonder if I move that to like right there. I need to move my tables over just slightly. Yeah, we can keep a running look. Haha, I like it. I like it a lot. Now we have the table running. And we have the chip run right in the middle. So that works out nicely. Haha. Go back over, CO Frost. Ooh, CO Frost is getting down there low. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on this table and watch CO Frost and Mia Isabel. See if Frost can get some chips and see how Isabel's doing, because she's got chips in the middle, and there's an all-in by Daniel. Is CO Frost going to go all in? He only has 67,000. Yes, we have 2 all-ins. D. Mendoza, he's one of the big-time chip leaders. He's up there in first place right now. He folds it away, and Ace-7 versus King-King, and an ace hits the board. 90% to a 10%. Ooh, he needs to dodge a queen, and he dodges the queen and doubles up. Ooh, D. Mendoza shows a 9-5 that would have wiped them both out. D. Mendoza, you got those chips. You had a 6-to-1 chip count. You should be smacking people around with those chips. Ooh, we got 3 all-ins over there. Pocket aces versus pocket 5s versus pocket deuces, and an ace hits the end of the board. And big time, woof, there's our brand new chip leader, 146,000. Table's just ended. Let's go ahead and open up the brand new table. Yep, got to confirm that one closed out. Confirm open. Open table. Andy Dog, the brand new chip leader that just wiped out 2 different people, jumps up to 160,000 in chips. Second place, Operator. Third place, Scuba. We are now looking at 6 players over 100,000 in chips. Operator's in a hand with PB Jelly Rolls. Those are 2 of your chip leaders right now. 9 Queen, 4 6, 3 diamonds on the board into an 8,600 pot. Operator and PB Jelly both checks. The river comes to 7 of hearts. And a check. And a check. Pocket 3s versus Queen Jack. Queen hits it. Up to 80,000 for PB Jelly Roll. Where'd my table? There it is. Booyah, put it right up there. Bingo. Looking good. Aaron from DPS Poker is still sitting pretty. He's sitting right there at 37,000. Got the chip leader now, Andy Dog. Oh, nope, he's not the chip leader. Somebody else jumped up in the chip lead. Let's take a quickie lookie over here at the thing. Comozo has now jumped up into the lead in chips, up at 160,000. Andy Dog at 144. D Mendoza at 143. Operator at 141. Scuba Dooba Doo at 135. J Marine at 115. JG at 101. Red Lobster at 95. Philly at 92. And Was Up at 90,000. PB Jelly Rolls right there in 11th. Along with Operator, you got your number 11 spot and your number 4 spot in the chips at the same table. So there's our chips. Information, we are officially down to 109. 9 more people will be down under 100, and two-thirds of all the people will be gone. Average chip stack sitting at 41,000 now, so looking pretty good. Largest chip stack at about 159. Let's see if my predictions come true, because I said you're going to need about 300,000 in order to make the final table. Ooh, Aaron just took a hit. He's down to 15,000 in chips. Rizozo is on this table with Aaron. Take a quick look. Watch the tables here for a little bit. As I'm off, and you can see Drywall Guy. There's one of our people from Dead Poker Society. He's on the table with one of the big chip leaders. That's 4th in chips for Operator. On a flop of 4-2-9. 5-handed. Ace for super stack. We now have 9 people above 100,000 in chips. Lolo Rich is scratching at that 100,000 mark, only 2,000 away. Chip stacks are getting bigger in a quick hurry. Aaron's all in. Let's see if he gets a caller. Not there. Twig's thinking about it. He folds away. Metadeva goes ahead and makes the call. Ace 5 versus Jacks. 5 hits the table. And a 5 on the turn. Oh, and a king on the river ends. Metadavid triples up. Twig shows that he was holding one of Aaron's jacks. Aaron is crippled now, down to 5,000. Kirill just pushes in his last 58.81. We'll see if somebody's going to get the bounty here on Aaron. We'll keep a watch on his table because he does have a bounty on his head. Is somebody going to claim that bounty? Meta David pushes in 58.81. Wanting to claim a scalp. Aaron's all in. We got 2 all-ins. Ace 8 versus Queen King versus Queen 10. Queen 10 hits the board. Aaron's ahead big time, and he ends up taking it down. Aaron wins it. Nice win for Aaron. Back up to 29,000 in chips. Or 21,000 chips. Kirill is gone. Nice hand there, Aaron. Nice hand. Komazo up to 171,000 in chips. Let's go ahead and get that table open. Tables are starting to thin down quite a bit. There's 98 players left at this moment, so we are finally under 100 players. Okay, got the chip leaders table up and going. JG pops up to 99,100, almost up there. Slowly starting to thin down to that final table. Ooh, Queen Jack versus Queen Ace down on this one I'm watching down here, and looks like the Ace takes it. No Queen on the table. Drywall up to 64,000. We heads up over here. Yes, we are. We're heads up over here on this table. Ace takes it down there. Looks like a whole lot of aces winning. Aaron wins with an ace over there. Aaron all the way up to 51,000 all of a sudden. Gigantic jump. He was all the way down to 5,000 and all the way up to 50,000. That's a 10x jump right there in chips. Nice jump from Aaron. As you can see by the chip leaders, you better have some chips if you want to play. Go ahead and take a look. Average stack, 49,000, down to 90. Slipping quick. So Aaron's sitting right at the chip average, which is a good thing. That's where you want to be. Back over, smallest stack, we're sitting at 65,700 right now. And we've been running for 1 hour and 18 minutes. Where are we at in blinds? We are up to the 16 blind level. Blinds are every 5 minutes, so that's very good. Which means that every hour we're jumping, what, 12 blinds? So that's really good. So if we extrapolate out an hour, we'll be up to blind level 28, which will be 5,000, 10,000 with 15,000 or with the 1,500 ante. So hopefully we can get up very quickly. So that's where we are in blind levels. Players. Komazo is still leading. People trying to chip up quickly. If you're wondering why I'm not talking very much, it's because I'm saving my voice for the final table. I really don't want to go all out here whenever we still got 8, 9 tables open. It would appear we have probably 9 tables at the moment open because there's 87 players. Hello, Puccina. Yoin. Puppy dog runs downstairs. Got to give her a scritchy behind the ear. Yes, yes. Look at the scritches. Yes. What are you doing? Where is everybody? Go see who's here. Chip leader is in a battle with E-Dog at the moment. There's 30,000 in the middle. That's a decent amount of chips. We got a 10-3-7 ace rainbow board. Komazo folds it away, gives those chips to E-Dog. Big jump up for E-Dog, up to 80,000 in chips. Didn't want to give him the double up. Would appear that Aaron's in a hand. Oh, we got an all-in, 2 all-ins. There's a 65,000 and 37,000. There's 114 in the middle. Here we go, 3-handed. Aces versus ace-king versus ace-king. Oh, no. Oh, no. We need a 10. 10 only will save. Aces wins it. And just like that, Aaron is gone. No, Aaron gets chips. Oh, he split. Okay. Exec deck is up to 115,000. Huge hand for exec deck. Tripled up. Aaron crippled down to 8,700 in chips. Ace King versus Ace King versus Aces. Man, that was about a 90-1 pre-flop. Hard going for the leader of the Dead Poker Society. All sorts of folds. Ravish takes it down. Komazo is in a hand with 4 other players. Let's go ahead and watch his hand. Oh, Aaron's going to go all in, so let's go ahead and watch his. Somebody going to claim the bounty that is on his head. Rizzo's pushes all in for 25,000. Wants to go heads up. Or at least wants to double up through either exec or high-low girl. 49,000 in the middle right now. And there's the call. Ace 4 versus Ace 10 versus Jacks. And a 10 hits the board. 10 is behind, though, to the pocket Jacks. And there's a third Jack. And Rizzo's jumps ahead. Big time. Wipes out Aaron. Rizzo's wins the scalp of Aaron Favre. Now, the question is does he know how to claim the prize? Super Stack just got moved on to this table as Aaron moves away. Take a look at our leaderboard. Andy Dog is the leader, up at 171,000. Philly P, 87, 164. Komazo at 158,000. Was up, 154. Operator, 144. He's been sitting in the top 10 now for a while. Red Lobster, 124. Jay Marine back into the top 10 at 121. Jude Q at 118. Sadat Japan at 111. Exec Deck right there. He won that big pot. He's up at 111,000. We now have 12 people over 100,000 in chips. How many tables left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tables right now left. Info, average stack 55,000. We've been running for an hour and 23. Next level in 1 minute. So that's what we're looking at. And there's a table that just closed. So let's go ahead and bring these up. You know what? Let's go ahead and stretch that out as big as I can make it. There we're there. Onto the players. I don't think we have Andy Dog's table up, so let's go ahead and bring it up. It's also got Jay Marine. Why did it... that's weird. Okay, I guess we'll be bringing up that table instead. Boy, Club GD definitely takes its time bringing up its tables, I've noticed. So Andy Dog got a whole bunch of chips, and now he's just sitting. Ooh, Philly and Andy Dog, your 1 and 2 in chips are sitting right next to each other. And Jay Marine is right there as well, so that's quite the interesting table. Ooh, looks like we got four-handed down over here with a pair of 9s on the table with the 7-8. BBS says he's up to 55th place. Where are we looking at for the leaderboard here? Wow, starting to get a whole lot of people above 100,000 in chips, up to 13 people above 100,000 in chips. Leader right now is up 167. Watching some of the action. Looks like we got a little bit of action up here with the chip leader table. 21,000 in the middle right now. Jade's at that table. He's got 9,200. He needs to make a move and make a move fast. If he's got good cards, he needs to put them in there. Jack 7 Deuce. Jay Marine, Alan Rivers all in. Philly and Jay Marine, two of the chip leaders, going heads up. 3 of spades on the turn. And a check and a check and a 7. Pocket 6s for Jay Marine. Takes it down, knocks out Alan River. Starting to move people down. People are disappearing. So is over onto that table now. Let's see. Yep, we're starting to lose people. People might be blinding off as well, or dropping quickly. Let's go ahead and we'll move this over to here. And we'll have 3 tables up to where we can watch as they drop. We'll just keep 3 tables open for right now. Sit back and watch a little bit of the action on these 2 tables. Should have brought my charger downstairs. Need to be careful with my phone. I'm down to 34%. Where are we looking here? Moving around tables. Take a look at the players. We're starting to get more people. Up to 17. 17 players now over... 18 players now over 100,000 in chips. Let's take a rundown of the top. McQuee is in 18th place with just over 100,000 in chips. Bush Poo, D. Mendoza, JG, Sadat Japan, Gale 1, Aodeji, Exec Deck, and had somebody just jump up, Unbiased Crypt, Red Lobster, Cocuser, What's Up, Operator Jude, Jay Marine back up into 4th place, Super Stack right there at 148,000, Andy Dog at 171, and Cosmo at 175. So there's your top 2 chip leaders, are over 170,000 in chips. 3 and 4 are in the 140s, and then down from there. Jade still hanging on with only 5,000 in chips. Let's see if Jade can make a comeback. We'll watch here. He has cards. Is he going to fold or is he going to play? He goes ahead and folds it away. Got a few people that are low on chips on this table. Sadat Japan was right there, and now all of a sudden he's down to 51,000. He went cold, ice cold. Oh, he's making a move. He wants those chips and wants them now. 5 deuce ace on the board, 2 clubs, 72,000 in the middle. It'll cost exec over 1/3 of his chips, and he folds it away. And Sadat, just like that, back up to 87,000 in chips. Go up here, take a look at Komazo. He's the chip leader. Let's watch his table for a little bit. Got Drywall Guy over there, Nikki Teed, Sanders, E-Dog, Lolo Rich is on that table as well. He was one of the top 10 chip leaders for quite a while. He's down to 64,000 though in chips, so he's getting chipped away. Operator's still holding strong with 138,000 in chips. Ace 7 deuce hits the board on the Drywall Guy table. There's 18,000 in the middle. Drywall has 21,000. There was a bet of 4,600. Ooh, Drywall shows pocket kings. He folded pocket kings to the ace on the table. Might have been a very good fold. Jade is all in. Let's see how he plays it. He's wondering what's going on. Ooh, ace 4 takes it down. Exec deck takes out 2 players. Jade is gone. The quarterback is toast. Down to 62 players. It's coming down quick. Can just about get all of the tables on here. Ooh, there's a nice hand. Ace high flush for Drywall Guy. Sadat moving up quick again. Who's won a couple of hands all the way back up to 98,000 in chips. 6-9 versus a king 8. Wow. Oh, it was an all-in. Okay, Galactic Eye has sat out every single hand. Well, there's a name I recognize. I wonder if Galactic Eye is the same Galactic Eye that actually minted the Joker Lazy Ape Yacht Club and sold it for 18 Ether. He made quite the bonanza whenever he sold that for 18 Ether. That was a hell of a lot of money. Checking out. Oh, Komazo and Drywall are bumping heads again. With Nikki Teed at 63,000 in chips. Oh, Ravish is all in for his last 12,000. See if he gets a call. And he does. He gets a call. Asimov pushes in 70,000, so it's heads up. What do we got? Ace-King versus King-10. Ace-10 is a big-time favorite. There's the ace on the turn. 1% chance, 0% chance. Ravish gets a decent pot, jumps up to 31,000. 3 threes hit the board. Wow. That's a hell of a flop for an Ace-10. It's the 3 threes. Booyah. Oop, we have a brand new leader. Bush Pooh has jumped up to the lead and the chip counts with 191,000. Philly is the first person over 200,000. He's up to 202,000. Bush Pooh down to second at 198,000. Komozo is now down to third at 182. Then there's a large leap down to fourth place at 156,000. Jay Marine in fifth place at 151,000. So he was sitting there talking at the very end whenever the Spaces was going on, saying, y'all made a mistake by giving me chips. You know what? That's how I feel whenever I get chips. If you give me chips early on in a tournament, I'm going to use them like a club. Average stack is sitting at 80,000 right now with 58 players left. Looking good, looking good. We'll keep these 3 tables open. Oh, we got it all in. Ace-7 versus a 9-10. A 9 hits the board. It looks like he does get the chips and 103,000. Woof. Andy jumps with 103,000. Andy Dog. Asimov is crippled down to 3,000 in chips. Ravish is up to 101,000. Wasn't he just all in for like 12,000 in chips? Wow, what a jump in chips. Exec Deck is up to 138,000 in chips. So people are really starting to move quickly now. We're down to 57 players. Rizos pushes in his last amount. He wants to get a call, I bet. Will he get one from Sadat, Japan? And he does. King 9 versus Ace 6 versus 9-9. The 9s hold on. Rizos takes a nice chips. 80,000 in chips. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. We're seeing a little bit of chips move around on a couple of tables. Koya Sir just took a whole bunch of chips off of Operator. He moves up to 179,000 in chips. Komazo trying to take chips off of Drywall and E-Dog over here on this table. Let's watch this for just a second. We have a flop of 10-5-8. Drywall with 39,000 in chips. E-Dog with 77,000 in chips. And there's 18,000 out there in the middle right now. E-Dog raises it. 3x raise. Komazo calls. Turn is the 3 of clubs. Komazo has 166,000 to E-Dog 65,000 in chips. There's 38,000 in the middle right now. E-Dog makes a big bet of over half of his chips. Will Komazo call? He has him covered. About 5-1 in chips. Komazo's thinking about it. And he folds it away. Shows Jack 9. Ooh, he had an open-ended straight. E-Dog up to 102,000 in chips. Down to 56 players. Places paid 47. Really? Let's go over and look at the prizes. Oh, you know what? Yes. I guess everybody's going to get a little bit of chips. Take a look at the info. Average stack is now up to 81,000. We have been playing for an hour and 38 minutes. Largest stack is up to 196, so it would appear that Philly has dropped down under 200,000. Yep. Bush is in second at 189. Jay Marine up to third with 166. Komazo right there at 166 as well. So third and fourth place are separated by a breath. JG right there at 155. Superstack at 151. Jude at 142. Exec Deck at 133. Was Up at 133. And Cole Hoppy at 132. There's your top 10. Checking down the list, we are now up to 21 people over 100,000 in chips. Operator is getting drained. He was up at 140,000 in chips. He's down to 94,000 in chips now. Kokasur seems to have his number at this table. He's up to 150,000 in chips. Andy Dog shows the straight bluff against Superstack. Comazo against Surrey over here on this table. Ooh, got a big pot. Ace 10 versus King Queen for the flush. Comazo is big time chip leader now. He just jumped up to 240,000 in chips. Comazo takes over the chip lead. Philly and Comazo are both right there at 240 and 230. Comazo and Philly are your top two chip leaders right now, both over 100, or over 200,000 in chips. Go check and see what's happening with the Discord. I'm the only person in the Shit Chalk channel, so not a whole lot going on there. Go and check out while the players are playing down. We're down to 53. Guess we really don't have a whole lot of people watching the live stream. See if we can get some more people showing up here. Koya Sir is up to 171,000 in chips now. Operator still dropping down a bit. And I can hear my voice going. So, after doing commentary yesterday, and then today, it would appear that my voice is trying to let go. So I might not be doing the final table broadcast, because I need to be able to speak. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and we will pop up the prizes again and show everyone what the prizes are. There are your prizes for today. Green Visor is the sponsor of the tournament today. First place is a Gay Alien Society, a free mint plus Golden Baboon Mining Club. Second place, Walker World Male, Dead Poker Society, Dead Squares. Third place, Bullies NFT, Dead Poker Society, Pickle Pass. Fourth place, Walker World Female. Fifth place, Walker World Weapon. Sixth place, Dippies. Sneeze, wow. Sixth place was the Dippies. Seventh place, Golden Baboon. Eighth place, Ape in Poker. Ninth place, Dead Poker Society, April Membership, Pickle Pass, and Dead Squares. And let's see, Dead Poker Society is giving away 5 different prizes in today's tournament. So you're getting a prize from Dead Poker Society out of second place, out of third place, and then 3 out of ninth place. So Dead Poker Society is really giving out a lot of prizes. Got to give them all the credit in the world. We are hand-for-hand progress. Why? Why are we in hand-for-hand progress? Are we going on to a break? Doesn't say. Oh, it's for the prizes. Okay, at the different prize levels. So since 47 is the prize level, whoever goes out next is in 47th place, so that's why that is like that. We now have 3 people above 200,000 in chips. Philly, Cosimo, and Bush Poo are all 3 above the 200,000 mark. Let's see, do we have the person that is lowest in chips at any one of these tables? It doesn't look like it. BBS, though, is right there. BBS, he's a Dead Poker Society player. He's down to 16,800 in chips. Did we drop under? Yes, we are at 47 players, so it's back to play in. So it looks like we'll have breaks for prizes. The next one will be at the 11 and 9. So that's where we will go back to hand playing. Average chip stack, 96,000. Starting to bumpy. It's almost over 100,000. We're down to 47 players. There's our top player counts with the chips. Bush Poo has been hanging around. Jay Marine, he's been in the top. He's been skipping around there with chips for the whole tournament. Jay Marine, pretty good player, it looks like. Comazo, he's one of our chip leaders, up at 230,000 in chips. Hasn't really started using his chips as a club yet. Drywall guy was up over 100,000, but now he's jumped back down. Jack 3 ace onto a 3-person board with 30,000 in the middle. Comazo raised to begin to with. Let's see if he bumps it again. 10,000. Yes, he does. 1/3 bet. Puppy Stomper with 48,000. Puppy Stomper, what a name. Oh, man. Heads up. 7 of hearts on the turn. Puppy Stomper with 38,000. There's 51,000 in the middle. He bets half of his stack, 25,000. Big bet. Big bet. Half a pot bet. Comazo has the chips to cover him. Puppy Stomper saying, I got a 3 of a kind. Will not show any things, but takes the chips. 89,000 in chips. Good hand, good hand. See, 46 players. What do we got? 5 tables, 6 tables? Let's see. 6 tables right now. 888787. So won't be very long. We'll be down to just a few tables, and I'll be able to get them all up on the screen. Drywall, Puppy Stomper, and E-Dog in this hand on a board of Ace, Deuce, King. 3 of diamonds. You got 3 diamonds on the board now here. Looking pretty good. Puppy Stomper takes that one down. Starting to slowly dwindle down. 46. Let's see what the bottom person has in chips. We'll stick down here. Let's hold it down at the bottom. Oh, Feeling 1313 only has 94 chips left, so they'll probably be the next person out. I'm willing to bet that they're sitting out. Simba Lion is sitting out. They're going to blind out here pretty quickly because our blinds are at 2,000, 4,000, so it's looking pretty good. Two aces on the board. Comazo, one of your chip leaders, above 200,000. Going up against Drywall Guy And E-Dog into a 16,000 pot. The two aces, drywall guy. He's playing a lot of hands, 75% of all the hands. Wow. PB Jelly Rolls just got a whole bunch of chips. Simba Lion is all in for the rest of his chips. Can watch that one. Let's go ahead and watch if Simba Lion can hold out. He's been sitting out. Ooh, big bets, big bets. 2 people all in, 3 people all in. On a 10-6-10 board, Rainbow, Cole Hoppy versus PB Jellies, 117,000 to 44,000. There will be side pots. Jack of Hearts, Cole Hoppy has the action. Check. To PB Jellies, check. And a deuce of clubs on the river. Let's see who's got what. Somebody will probably have a 10 here. Who has a 10? There's the 10. Tam V has the 10. Tam V wipes out 2 people. Takes all the chips. Yep, Tam V, nice hand. With the 10 king to flop the 2 10s. Just like that, down to 42 players. Lowest chip count now is 21,000 on blinds of 2,500 and 5,000. So basically 4 big blinds left for the bottom player. Ooh, got some betting going on up here. Oh, and a big raise. Oh, we got a big pot going. And ace-5, nut flush. E-Dog makes a big jump up the board with that nut flush. Ooh, aces versus sixes. And sixes go down in flames. Operator with the aces pulls in a nice pot, 62,000. $32,000 is your bottom player now. Mia Isabel is still holding strong. Up there in 31st place, doing the Dead Poker Society proud. Holding in. Hold the line, hold the line. Dropping players. Oop. Exec deck is all in. Ooh, exec deck, big winner. Big winner, 143,000. Cripples Sadat Japan. Exec deck up to 140,000 in chips there. Let's go over here and see what's going on. JGXYZ up to 231,000 in chips. Kalamazoo still sitting pretty at 194,000. $41 players left. Oop, we had an all-in. Eights versus ace queen. And eights hold. 90,000. 90,000. Sadat jumps back up there with the chips. Takes a decent stack off of Andy. Nice way to double up. What do we have going on over here? Queen 9 versus ace deuce. Nikki T shows the King Dewey. Would have flopped a boat. Red Lobster versus one of the chip leaders. Takes down 43. Starting to see some decent-sized pots now that we're up to 2,500, 5,000. 750 is the ante. Low chip count is at 6,600 now, then 28, so we should be losing a couple of players. 2,800 basically gives you 6 big blinds. Really only gives you about 2-3 orbits. Comozo just got a whole bunch taken off of him. Who took those, I wonder? Must have been E-Dog. He's up to 161,000, so big jump there in chips. Go ahead and close one of those out so I have less things going on. Just have the YouTube going on now. Come back over. We've lost another player. We are officially down to 40 players. How many tables? Down to 5 tables. One more table to go, and then I can bring up all 4 tables. People are starting to tighten up just a wee bit, it would appear. Operator going up against Koyasi versus Tamv. Tamv all the way back down to 12,000 in chips again. Oh boy. Needs this hand on a 4-7-6 Queen 10 board. There's not a whole lot there to be had. And there's the bet that would put Tamv all in. And a fold. Operator has to make a decision. It'd be roughly 1/5 of all of Operator's chips. What will Operator do? Go into the time bank. Fold. Koyasur up to 210,000 in chips. 39 left. PB Jelly Rolls looking pretty low there. Taking a look up the list. Rizzo's was up there in the lead for quite a while. Now all of a sudden down. Did we lose? BBS is gone, but... Oh, there's Mia. She's up in 27th place, so Mia is still doing the Dead Poker Society proud. Ooh, got some big chips going on over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with at least 10,000 in chips in. We already got at 87,000. The flop comes out ace 8-5, 97,000 in the middle. There's a lot of chips out there. Tamv is all in for all of hers. She can only get 78,000 of them. There's a 97,000 bet by Red Lobster. He says, I got an ace. Lady 4 Wall says, I got one too. 42,000 into the middle. Jude Q with 170,000 in chips. And goes into the bank. No. Cole Hoppy folds it away. Ace Queen versus Pocket Eights versus a 9 Queen. Heart, heart, no heart. Pocket Eights takes everything. Red Lobster, big win. Wipes out 2 people in one time. Red Lobster, humongous chips now. 325,000 in chips. Red Lobster should be our new chip leader. We got to take a look. Let's take a look. And yep, I was right. Red Lobster, new chip leader, 325,000. JG's in second at 289. Bush Poo is at 209. Kosier at 195. J Marine 187. AODJ 186. D Mendoza 185. Philly P at 184. Komozo at 181. And Jude Q at 170. There's your top 10. Let's go back down and watch the people start to drop off. We have 36 players altogether. Are we down to 4 tables yet? Yes, we are. We are down to 4 tables officially. So, let's see. Which table am I missing? I sure wish they would put the table numbers. It would make it a whole lot easier. Let's see. That one's there. 223. I think that's the one I'm missing. Ooh, my God, somebody just took a big one. Red Lobster just took another pot. Is up to 429,000 in chips. Holy moly. What's going on here? All of a sudden, boom. Boom shakalaka. Uh-oh. Got another big pot building already. On a 2-10 Queen King board, we have 154,000 pot. This is going to be a big swing for somebody. There's an all-in 156,000. Operator would have to call off his last 66,000. Philly will have to call off all of theirs. Will Philly do it? Somebody has an ace-jack. Has to have an ace-jack if you're going to do that. Oh, Red Lobster shows a jack. Koyasair up over 300,000 in chips, though. Using those chips like a club. There's a straight for a win on that table. Comazo, he's been a chip leader for quite a while. Whoa, Drywall Guy is still hanging strong. Sadat Japan back over up over 100,000. Mia Isabel is now over here at this table. She's a Dead Poker Society player. Down to 34. Oh, here we go. What we got? Pocket eights versus King Queen. Ace 4-5 on the board. Eights are ahead. 5 on the turn. And an ace on the river gives it to the pocket eights. Sadat, just like that, over 200,000 in chips. And another person gone. We're down to 33. It's getting good. It's getting good, folks. Red Lobster takes another win. He's up over 500,000 now in chips. Red Lobster, boat, takes out PB Jelly Rolls. Jack 9. That Jack 9, it's a good hand. Always plays well. Oh, we got somebody going over here. Lolo Rich is all in for 73,000. Whole bunch of people with cards. Let's watch this one. Drywall Guy with 41,000. He has the bet right now. Will he make the call? No. Nicky Teed. 121,000. Actually, 122,000. You're grinding it down. Using that clock. And a fold, and a fold. Fold, 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 fold. Lola Rich takes it. Shows pocket tens. Putting the tournament on lifeline with a pocket tens railroad. Running those rails. Dropping players. Down to 32. Drywall Guy is now bottom of the heap with 41,000 in chips. We'll keep it down here to where we can watch people drop off. Let's take a look at the information real quick. Down to 32 players. Average stack is 140,000. We've been playing officially for 2 hours. Chip leader is 506. Red Lobster right there. And looking pretty good. Just sitting here watching the action, waiting for that final table. See if Green Visor Gang Made a notation on the thing. Nope, has not. Watching the action. Blinds are 3,500, 7,000 now, so what are we looking at? About 4 big blinds for the bottom players. You've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people all under 60,000 in chips, with blinds at 4,000, 8,000. So got to figure 10 big blinds. You're looking at 21st place to 10 big blinds right now. Chips just kind of moving around the table a little bit. Red Lobster is really starting to use his chips as a club. He's up over 647,000 in chips. Wow. He is just crushing. He is catching all the cards right now. The problem is you can catch cards right now. What you got to do is you got to catch them at the final table. That's where it's important. Andy Dog shows a pair of queens. Pair of fours wins against a king queen. Down on that one, so there's another person gone. The lower stacks are starting to get beat up upon, which is what should be happening. That's the way you play poker. Drywall guy down to only 22,000 in chips. No, he's up. So Grace Harris, Mia Isabel, down to only 28th. She's second from the bottom now. Mia's got to make a couple of jumps. Mia's holding strong. Mia's right here, by the way. We'll keep an eye on her, being part of the Dead Poker Society. Red Lobster just keeps raking chips. That man knows how to use a stack of poker chips. He is up now almost to 700,000. He's at 686. Using those chips like a bludgeoning hammer. Operator pushes in his 143,000, wanting to get some chips. Starting to see some all-in pushes now. People are starting to play some serious no-limit hold'em. Still holding strong at 29 players. Red Lobster gonna... Nope, he goes ahead and just smooth calls. Philly pushes all in for 86,000 in chips. He wants to get doubled up. Will Red Lobster do it? Will we see a flop? Red Lobster gives him the, don't know. Throwing all kinds of emojis out there instead of simply just folding. Nope. Ace-Jack versus Queen-8. He didn't want to do it with the Queen-8. Smart move, smart move. Mia Isabel is all in. Heads up against Andy Dog, down on the other table, down over here. Andy Dog gives it a thought, makes the call. Ace-King versus Ace-Jack. Ace hits the board. Jack is the only thing that will knock Mia out. Either that or she moves up, and she does move up. Good hand, Mia. Moves up to 109,000. Nice jump, Mia. Nice hand. Drywall guy still holding strong up there. Chip leader is at 675 now. He had a little bit taken off of him. E-Dog moving around tables. He's over in the bottom right table now. Scuba Dooba Doo lost a whole bunch of chips. Wow, he was up over 200,000. Why not? Starting to see some talk on the tables. People are starting to chat a little bit more. That's pretty funny. Ooh, we got 4 clubs on the table down over here. And Scuba Dooba Doo shows the club flush. Up to 4,500, 9,000 big blinds, 1,350 antes. 27,000 is your bottom in chips. A little bit of back and forth in between Andy Dog and Big Bear. Andy Dog, I ain't no Kiwi, I'm a Maori. Big difference. 367 on the flop down there. Cosimo, Ravish, and Andy Dog. Or Comozo, I should say. Oop, Drywall Guy. Down to 19,000. He's in a hand. Heads up against JG. Ace Queen 8 on the board. And a fold. Doesn't want to go out quite yet. Oh. Grace Harry down to last 15,000. Grace Harris all in. Last 15,000 into a pot of 56,000. There's the call from the chip leader. And another call. Chip leader versus another big stack on the side pot. 876 ace 10 board. And there's a 43 bet. Nice bet. Nice bet. King 7 versus 9 queen. There's the straight. Foe the win. Down another player. Down to 28. And the table has closed. So let's take a look. We have 3 tables. 667 is there. 321, 371 is there. So that's the table we need open. Is that one right there? Getting a whole lot of shit talking going on. Big Bear and Andy Dog are really going at it back and forth. Somebody's trying to get under somebody else's skin, but all Andy Dog is doing is just keeps on chipping up. Bottom chip count is 8966, as you can see. We'll move him right down there. Go back to the players. Bump up 2. Drywall Guy is the bottom of the board right now. He's up there. Let's go ahead and watch him. Red Lobster keeps on chipping up. He's up over 700,000 now. Drywall only has a blind left, so he's in his last orbit unless he can catch something big here. Blinds are 45,000, 9,000. Ante's 1350, so each time it'll cost 1350. So Drywall guy pushes all in. Let's see how he's going to do. 7 Queen King. We got 5 players trying to knock Drywall guy out. There's a 29,000 bet. He's got to have a king or a queen, I would imagine, either that or pocket sevens. In his position, he might have played queen 7. Oh, pushed all in. Cost him quite a lot more. There he goes. We're going to have it. There we go. It's big. King 5 versus King Queen. I told you, King Queen, and there's the boat. 100% winner. Knocks out the A7. Drywall guy is gone, and so is McWee. There's a huge hand. Huge hand. King Queen. Boated up. 373,000 for JGXYZ. Just like that, we lost 2. Go over. We'll bump her back up a little bit. 15,000 is the bottom now. Big Bear. Where's Big Bear sitting? Big Bear's got to be somewhere. Oh, you know what? Big Bear was the one that was talking smack. Andy Dog has lost over 100,000 of his chips since he started talking smack. Exec Deck still hanging strong. He's all in. He got the call, so we will see a river. What do we got? Ace Queen versus 4s. 4s are ahead. Oh, 4s are no longer ahead. Ace Queen takes it down. 2 pair. Just like that, Exec Deck is up to 203,000. And Andy Dog takes another big chunk out of his stack. Starting to move some chips around. Who's down to only 13,000? Somebody's down to only 13,000. It's Big Bear. Still at Big Bear. He's going to lose 1,500 every single time. He can only see about 2 or 3 hands. The button just passed him, so he'll be able to see about 3 hands before he either antes out or plays a hand. Ace 5, Ace Queen, Twig makes a big hand, up to 294,000 in chips. Ooh, Jacks versus 3s. And the Jacks are going to win. Red Lobster up to 866,000. Helix O was our chip leader early on. And like I was saying, you can be a chip leader early on, but you never know where you're going to finish. Just like that, he is toast. The quarterback is toast. We are down to 23 players. Chip stacks. Big Bear draining slowly. Moving closer to that final table. Boy, Big Bear is definitely getting under Andy's skin, it would appear. People are starting to go dope over not playing cards. They can hear the rush of the chips coming. Wanting to get in there. JG has a decent bet in. Heads up against Dark Angel. Up here on this one, we got a King Jack 7-6 Queen board. Oh, making good bets. Those are feeler bets. Those are drain bets. Ace 10? Show the Ace 10. Come on, you know you want to show the Ace 10. Dark Angel was looking for that spade. Oh, showed a king. Big Bear draining. Draining. Superstack is all in for his 67,000. He's trying to chip up quickly, trying to make that move up. $22 players left. Average stack 205. Ace-7 versus Queen-9. The Ace-7 is ahead. King and a Jack. No help. Superstack is gone. 154,000 into Andy's stack. He's now back up to 300,000. Boy, Andy Dog and Big Bear have just been going at it, throwing the barbs back and forth, back and forth. Big Bear's just slowly getting drained of chips, and he will be gone here soon enough. Unless he makes a phenomenal comeback. D. Mendoza just got moved from one table to another. Big Bear's keeping the smack talking going for as long as he has chips. Getting down. Starting to see it. Are we down? At 20 players. We are officially at 20 players. I think we'll combine down to only 2 tables at 18 if I'm not mistaken. Going in here. Doesn't look like we've had a whole lot of people watching. Exec deck is all in. There's another person all in with 68,000. Jay Marine has pushed in 68,000 as well. Gale has 220,000. Big hand playing out over here. And a fold. Pocket nines versus an ace queen. Oh, ace king hits the flop. Ugh. Murderous. Absolutely murderous. Exec deck up to 300,000. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. 19 players left. Ooh, Big Bear made a hand. He's got some chips back. With a King Jack. Making a move, making a move. Red Lobster appears to still be our chip leader at 800,000 in chips. E-Dog pushes in. Oh, we got a call. Ace-6 versus Ace-Queen. Ace-Queen, big leader right now, and Ace-Queen takes it down. E-Dog is gone. We've lost 2 more. Just like that. Table has closed. So, we are down to the last 2 tables. Let's see if we can set these up here a little bit better. Get all we can here out of our viewing. We are down to the final 2 tables. And checking it out. Pop it up here. To get into 10th place right now, 130,000. Remember what I was saying? You needed about 300,000 to make it onto the final table. 9th place is sitting at 273 right now. So let's see if my prediction is right. You're going to need 300,000 to get to the final table. Take a look, see if Green Visor Gang has... No, they have not. Cryptic Art made a couple of tweets. Not a whole lot going on. Really hoping Green Visor Gang would have retweeted out the spaces, but I guess not. So, back over to the tables. Who's going to be the next person out? Is Big Bear going to make a comeback? He has chips. He's in the small blind. Is he going to try here? Andy Dog seems to have disconnected for the time being. He's got a clock running, so it's a 30-second clock. Where are we sitting here? Let's see. Watching it all play out. Go over, we can check and see if anybody is watching. Channel content, 0 views. Still doing good with the broadcast though, so all is well. Big Bear's all in on a 4-2 ace flop. Jay Marine can take him out. Ooh. Oh, what a win. What a win. Jay Marine flopped trips. Big Dog got the ace on the turn for the lucky duck hit. And moves up to 17th. He's no longer the last man down. D. Mendoza is now last man down at 61. Let's see, is anybody changed in the... Pretty sure Red Lobster's still the leader. Yes, he is. Red Lobster has a 300,000 chip lead over JG, so that's what we're looking at there. We'll just keep it down here so we can watch the bottoms. Andy Dog seems to have reconnected. D. Mendoza in for 16. Blinds are 8,000, 16,000. Antes are 2,400. On a board of Queen Ace 4, four-handed, 2 hearts. 42,000 from Kosasi would pretty much put D. Mendoza all in. Is he going to go here, or is he going to play for another hand? And a fold. 10 of spades, so hearts and spades on the board. Possible backdoor flush on both of those. Heads up in between Jay Marine and Kosasser. 24,000 bet and a call. And a 10 pairs the board. Railroads, runner, railroads. 10-10. 16K, 16K, and show them. Ace versus ace 9. And it's a split. And Big Bear had a 10 in his hand. Woohoo! He would have moved up the chips. Eight, 5. And Andy is reconnecting again. So he seems to be dropping. Is he dropping on purpose? No, I guess not. Fold, fold. Everybody's playing a little bit tighter now that we're getting down. We're down to the final 18 players. Which, you know, I could probably... I'll leave it like it is. Move that over just a little bit. Where we could see another one. Oop, Pumpy Stopper's all in. And so is Sadat Japan. What do we got? 9s versus ace 7. 9s are still ahead. He needs an ace. And a 9 on the river ends it for Puppy Stomper. Sadat Japan was all the way down early in the last 70. Now all the way back up to 457,000 in chips. Sadat is doing well. Right back in and strong. Had that real big dip all the way down, was all in at one point. I actually seen him all in at one point, and now back in it again. Puppy Stomper out in 18th. Big Bear holding strong. Trying to come back in. Should be interesting. Komazo is all in. Andy Dog makes the call. 5-6 versus pocket aces. Wow. And there's the ace on the turn. Ends it. Comazo jumps up big time. Andy Dog was trying to take him out with a 5-6 offsuit. Very interesting. But Andy Dog did say that they were doing something, so I think they have to go to work. We have a decent bet over on the other table by Dark Angel, 24,000. King Jack showed. Dark Angel takes down the pot, though. Ace Jack versus Ace Queen. Ace Jack is now leading. D Mendoza taken out with the Ace Queen to an Ace Jack. D Mendoza out in 17th. That puts Big Bear on the bottom. Slowly but slowly, closing it in. Red Lobster's lost a little bit off of his stack, I see. He's down to 703. Philly is all in. Ace King versus somebody else. Ace King 100%, so the other person is drawing dead, so Philly is up big time. Big time hand for Philly. Somebody just got knocked out. Who got knocked out? Nikki T knocked out in 16th, so we're down to 15 players now. Checking it out here. How we going? Comazo all in again. 91,000. Andy Dog with 201 has him covered 2-1. And a fold. Comazo shows the ace. There's 10,000, 20,000 blinds. 3,000 is the ante, so each time there's 54,000 in the middle before any bets get made. So each hand is worth 54,000 right now, which to Big Bear, that's an entire stack. Big Bear is in the big blind, so that takes away half of his chips right there. I have a funny feeling that Andy Dog will probably call them all in. Yeah, and he does. Andy Dog does the proper thing with his stack of chips, putting Big Bear to the test. Will Big Bear make the call? Or is he going to let the time run down and say something snarky? Bingo rat timeout. Well, did I ever call that one right? Yep, he's going to play it for all it is worth. Taking a look at the chip counts over here. Looking at 10th place is at 228,000. Operator has been sitting there in the top 10 for the longest time. Jay Marine is sitting there good. He said that you gave him chips at the beginning. He's going to be there at the end. He sure is keeping true to his word. He is hanging strong in the top 10. We've seen quite a few of the same players in the top 10 ever since the beginning of the tournament. Operator, Jay Marine, Exec Deck, Kosier, Sadat Chan was right there. Big Bear down to 27,000. Let's see what he's got this time. He's got 14,000 left behind. He's in the small blind. It will basically call him all of his chips if he's going to call this hand. He either plays this hand or one of the next three. It's all that's left for Big Bear. He's down to 14,000 in chips behind. We got two callers, the under the gun and the under gun plus two. Andy Dog on the button. If he's smart, he will. Yep. Sadat Japan up to 578,000 now in chip. Red Lobster all the way down to 66,000. Big Bear goes ahead and folds away. He'll play another day. Three-handed with a 5-9 queen board. Oh, king 10 up there versus an ace king. And Lolo Rich takes the big hand. 181,000. Red Lobster's chipping down to 589. Wow, has lost 300,000 in chips. Some people were in the broadcast, but then they popped into Twitter Spaces and other things. We are down to the final 15 players, and things are getting tight. Blinds are 10,000, 20,000, antes are 3,000. King, Jack, Jack onto the board. Whole lot of chips have moved around to other people's stacks, it would appear. We've got at least 4 people with over 400,000 in chips. Oop. Red Lobster gets back a few of his chips. Big Bear getting drained. There's a huge jump in between 14th and 15th in chips, as you can see. 14th is at 116,000, 15th is at 11. Oh, and we just jumped up another level. Big Bear has this hand and 2 more hands after this. He's all in. Will we go down to 14 players? Or is he going to chip up a little bit? Six, 4 deuce. He's all in. He can win 51,000. Kosier and Komazo are heads up. Kosier calls for half of Kozumo's final chips. Ace 3 versus a 10-6. Ace 3 needs a 5. No 5. Big Bear is gone. The 6 takes her. And just like that, we're down to 14 players. Now, Komazo is the bottom of the barrel now. He was chip leader for a while. Held on to the top 10 position in chips for quite a while, but now, bottom of the barrel, he's 14th and on his way out if he doesn't chip up. Dark Angel is in 13th. 12th is Lolo Rich. 11th is Jay Marine. 10th is Operator. Sadat Japan all the way up to 2nd in chips. Wow, which means Red Lobster is still first in chips at 631. Sadat Japan up there is at 546. Ace 9 versus Ace 7 on a 4-4 King 5 Jack. It's a split. Ooh. Who just got knocked? Dark Angel just got knocked with pocket aces. Pocket aces got broken by what looked to be trip 10s. And I do believe with Dark Angel dropping out, we now have everybody on the leaderboard. Just like that, folks. Just like that. We are down, and there's nobody in those seats, so this works out perfect. You are able to see everybody playing in the tournament at one time. Jay Marine all in for 192,000 to a 93,000 call by Cosimo. Gale decides to fold it away. Pocket aces to pocket deuces. Oh my god. Flops 2 deuces. Flops quads. Komazo flopped quads. Quad deuces. What a hand. Jay Marine down to 95,000 at the bottom of the board in 13th. Just like that. Bang. What a hand. What a hand. Andy Dog still hanging strong. Blinds are 12,500 and 25,000. Chips are just kind of shuffling around the table right now. We're at that lull stage where there's just the blinds aren't big enough to really force any action right now. Everybody's got, well, most everybody has 200,000 in chips, which is roughly 8 big blinds at this point. So people can sit back and take a little bit of a breather and wait for a decent hand if at all possible. Jay Marine would definitely like to see a decent hand because he's only got 4 big blinds. Well, actually, he's only got 3 big blinds if you want to think about it, if you take any antes. Those antes are going to start adding up real quick, especially at 37,000 each. That would basically allow him 2 orbits at this point with 91,000 left in chips. Actually, has 92,000 in chips. But there's our final 13. 4 players to go before everybody is in the money for winning stuff. Andy Dog pushes all in on a 4-Jack King board, takes the 88,000, moves up over 300,000. Moving around, jumps from 9th up to 7th, just like that, boom. And 9th place is at 309,000. Just like I was saying, you're going to need 300,000 to make the final table. And boy, howdy, it looks like I'm dead on the money. Pocket Kings versus Pocket Threes. Looks like Red Lobster just gave away a whole bunch of chips. Still chip leader, though. Twig is right up there. Sadat Japan dropped all the way down to 4th in chips. Still holding strong, though. Andy Dog bets out on the board of 6-3 deuce with a 1/3 pot bet. Moving chips around. People are just kind of shuffling them around the board. Jay Marine has gone cold, as you can see by his little thing there. Andy has now jumped huge up into the chips. That just jumped him up into 3rd in chips, that hand. He just took down a 151,000 chip pot, jumps him up to 3rd place in chips. Jay Marine has gone ice cold. He's going to have to make a move or find a pocket pair or something. Get a little bit lucky. Operator looks to be the second one to be... Yep, he is. He's down at 154,000. Operator pushes his 154,000 into the middle, trying to take those chips. He does, in fact, take the chips. And moves up a little bit on the ranking. He should jump up to 10th, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where he jumps up to. And he does. He jumps up to 10th. So you have Jay Marine sitting at 82,000, and then JG is next up on the board at 12. 11 and 10 are all separated only by about 25,000 in chips. Jay Marine pushes out nearly half of all of his chips with his bet. He basically just has a call left behind. And we just lost one. JG just got bumped out, and Red Lobster is up over 1 million in chips. Look at that. Wow. Red Lobster takes down a huge pot. So Red Lobster has a 2-1 over second place, 1 million to 500,000 in chips. Three on the turn. JG Marine has to either fold or call here. He makes the call. He has 18,000 left behind. Heads up into the turn, or into the river. 8 ace 6 3 deuce board, 3 spades. Does Jay Marine have it? Does he have the spades? King 8 versus Jack 3. King 8 is good. Jay Marine, just like that. Boom! Right back into it. Makes the jump. Great hand, sir. Great hand. Just like that, jumps up to 10th place. Komozo is now on the proverbial button. He is down to 12th place. He's going to have to make a move now. Red Lobster chips up some more. Gets another 100 grand in chips. It's getting serious. Down and dirty. Pots are worth 100,000 every single time if somebody calls. Jay Marine in this hand heads up against Gale on a King Jack Jack board. Is he going to try to make a move now? No. Says, nah, I don't want to do it on that board. No, no, no. Red Lobster's putting Andy Dog to the test. Andy Dog pushes in all of his chips. Red Lobster calls to a pocket tens, to a king queen. Ugh. And just like that, Andy Dog is gone, and Red Lobster takes a humongous pot and jumps all the way up to 1.6 million in chips. And we are down to 11. Andy Dog is gone. One more, and we're down to the final 10. We're almost at that final table move. All in from Cosimo. He's trying to make his move here. He wants to chip up, gets the call. Ace-9 versus Deuce-Deuce. 8-10 king board. Deuces are ahead. 8-8 if the board pairs, and a jack is no good. The deuces win. Comozo is gone. We're down to 10. That's 10. One more person gone to the final table. Operator and Jay Marine fighting for that 10th spot now. Who's going to take it? We're hand for hand. Lolo Rich shows the queen for the win over on the other table. We have all the players being shown right now. We are down to 10. Jay Marine at the bottom with 185. If he doubles up, he would move all the way up into 5th in chips. Red Lobster holding the gigantic chip lead. A 3-1 chip lead over Twig at the time. 6-4 Dewey on the board. Three-handed down here. Red Lobster's just chipping up. He's using those chips like a club. He's doing it good. Oh, we have a bet, and we have an all-in from Operator. He wants those chips, and he wants them now. He wants to move up. Gale's thinking about it. 298 left behind with a fold. Kosier folds away. Is Operator going to show any? Will he show him? No, he will not. He does not show, but he jumps all the way up into 4th in chips. And on to the next hand. Just like that, you can move around. Bang, bang, bang. Total pots are looking at about 100,000, so every single hand is important right now to these players, especially the ones that are under 200,000 in chips, and that's your bottom 5. Ace 4-10 on the board, heads up against Kosier and Jay Marine. Jay Marine bets almost all of his chips. He wants that 113,000, and he gets it. He's up to 254. Back into, and onto the next hand. Yes, we will be. So 78,750 is in the pot before any bets are made. Blinds are at 17,500, 35,000. These final 10 players are really playing it good. Got to give them a whole bunch of credit. It would appear we don't have anybody else watching the live stream, but hey, you know what? They can always go back and watch. Fold and a fold. Red Lobster, will he use his chips as a bludgeoning club? Does not. Twig and Sadat Japan. Sadat Japan is all the way down to 229,000. Just not catching the cards. Twig says, I want this pot. Thank you very much. I will take your blind. Is Sadat going to call? Thinking about it. And goes into the clock for 2 minutes. I have a 2-minute clock working here. And a fold. Heads up down on the other table, kings and kings. 4 Dewey versus a 9-5. The 9 wins. Jay Marine chips up to 310. See, where's that put? So Kosier is now on the bubble spot at 160,000. Sadat Japan all the way down to 229. They were right up there in first place with over 400,000 in chips and now just slowly gotten chipped down. Bad luck for sure. So they'll be sitting at the other table for a little bit while we have three-handed over here on this bottom table. Looks like Gail pushed all in. She wants this hand. This is the pot. This is the place in a poker tournament where everybody is very tentative because nobody wants to be the bubble boy. And we have two all-ins, ace-10 versus jacks. King-queen, oh, it needs a jack, but the jack is already taken. A diamond, two fours, the jacks win. Exec is now the one on the button. He is now the bubble boy at 135,000. So Kosier and Exec Deck are the bubble boys for the final table. Exec Deck at 135, Kosier at 155. What are we going to have happen? Each of these people can take the pot right out of the middle and double up. Kosier pushes all in. Well, exec deck pushes all in. Operator folds away. Let's see what we got. Ace-10 versus Ace-8. No help for the 8. The 10s are ahead. 10s are way ahead now. And the 8 hits the board and kills the 10. Oh, exec deck, just like that, is bubbled. We are at the final table, folks. It is all over. We are at the final table. So, let's take a look at our final table. We can blow this puppy up. Big time. Yes, we can. That's how we do it. And you know what? We'll just leave it like that. I can be right in the middle. I'm saying that Sadat's going to get knocked out early. So we are at the final table. Red Lobster is your chip leader with 1,666,000. Gale 1 DU is second in place at 567,000. Twigs in third at 470. Lolo Rich 392. Concierge 349. Operator is at 328. J Marine 281. Phillies at 280. And Sadat Japan is at 178. I also want to say that all these players have now made it into the money. They have all won at least something. Ninth place will end up getting a 3-pack from Dead Poker Society. So that's an awesome thing. And you know what? What I can do, let's see if I can do this. I might be able to put this down to right there. Let's go over here. You know what? Let's move this over here for right now while I'm looking for this. Let's go back to my profile. And we will go to this right here and pop that up. So there's what they're playing for right there. We can put that right there. Yeah, let's see. I can do that. So that's what they're playing for as the people. Oh, and ninth place has went out. Ninth place goes to Gale. So Gale ends up with the Dead Poker Society April membership, Pickle Pass, and the Dead Squares. Gale, you'll have to open up, I'm pretty sure, a ticket with the Dead Poker Society in order to claim that. We have a board of 6, 8, 7, 2 hearts. Sadat Japan pushes all her chips in, or his chips, not really sure. J Marine folds it away. Kosier makes the call. 7, 8. Ooh, 2 pair. 2, a flush draw. There's the flush. The flush comes in. Sadat Japan is out in 8th. There's your 8th place player, Sadat Japan. Kosier, just like that, jumps up into the chips. I might be able to move this over to right there, to where we can see the players' chip counts, or I can just simply drop it down to where we have that. Drop her down just a little bit. There we go. Philly does have a bounty on his head. Philly shows pocket queens to the Red Lobster. Red Lobster's up to over 2 million in chips. Red Lobster is just going nutso with the chip counts. He has been running hot as can be. And it is showing. We are down to the final 7 players. Sadat Japan ends up taking 8th place and gets the Ape in Poker NFT. Red Lobster shows Deuce 7, worst hand in poker, Dewey 7. Blinds are 20 and 40,000, as you can see. Should be very interesting. Red Lobster makes the smooth call of 40. J Marine makes the call. Cossier has the bet. Nope. Flop comes out 2, 9, 10, 2 spades. J Marine first to bet. Bets 1/3 of the pot. Red Lobster, chip leader. Folds it away. J Marine takes it down. Ooh, Philly shows 8-7 of spades for what would have been a flopped open-ended straight flush for Philly. But folded it away. On to the next one. People are playing a little bit more hesitant here. They're smooth calling. Just the blind. Nobody's doing a 2 or a 3 bet, which is actually kind of weird. If you're going to bet, you would want to bet more to get the blinds out so that you don't have ATC players. Flop comes out King 5-5, 2 clubs. Philly pushes all in, 294,000. Puts operator to the test. He makes the call. Queen 8 versus Jack 5. Oh, flopped 5s. Flopped trip 5s. Philly takes operator out. Philly waves bye-bye to operator. Operator gone in 7th place. Down to 6 players. 7th place takes the Golden Baboon NFT. So there you go, operator. Golden Baboon NFT. Down to 6. Philly chipped up just like that. Up to 6. Up to second. King 4-8, 3-handed, 2 hearts on this board, 370,000 in the middle. Ooh, Red Lobster makes it 492,000. Fold, fold. Red Lobster takes it down. Ooh, shows the king flopped for a pair of kings with a possible flush, second nut flush in hearts. Very nice hand, very nice hand. Philly is now the button, Twigs in the small blind, Lolo Rich is in the big blind. 120,000 in the middle, Red Lobster under the gun. Red mode for Red Lobster. Gotta love the fun going on here. J Marine pushes in 50,000. And a call. Lolo Rich with the option. No option. Go to the flop. King, King 3, 2 diamonds. Don't really see any giant movements yet. I think people are not quite wanting to be aggressive. Red Lobster can be aggressive. He's got the chips, but the other players, they're all kind of playing for position, it almost kind of feels like, or just playing for that one hand that'll get them a double up. There's a bet from J Marine, playing very, very hesitantly. Fold and a fold. Shows pocket 7s for 2 pair. Kings and 7s. On to the next hand. Red Lobster's now in the big blind. He is your chip leader with 2.4 million in chips. J Marine under the gun. Folds it away. Cossier folds it away up to Philly. Nobody's 3-bet yet. This is interesting. Button folds away. Lolo Rich pushes all in. He says, I want the pot. Give me that. Red Lobster folds it away. Lolo Rich pulls it in. Shows an ace. Red Lobster shows Doyle Brunson 210. J Marine now in the big blind. Concierge is in the under the gun position. He's thinking about it. Might we have a call? Or nope, still just a smooth. Nobody is 2-bet yet. Nobody is even 3 big blind bet yet. Everybody's taking it really, really conservative. They have hardly any chips. Red Lobster says, fine, I'll take down this pot. Is he going to call? It'll be for all of his chips. And nope, no call. Red Lobster, finally the first person that I've seen that used their chips. Ace king suited, big slick suited. On to the next hand. Fold, fold, fold. Red Lobster's on the button now. If you have any ace, king, queen, jack, you should be 3-betting in a position like this. You're down to 6 players. Everybody's hesitant. Any face card should bring out a bet. And the flop comes out, ace 3-10, rainbow flop. 195,000 in the middle. There's the bet. Red Lobster makes a 1/3 bet pot. Fold and a fold. Red Lobster pulls in more chips. Jay Marine shows King Dewey. Why wouldn't you call with a King Dewey? You should have been raising preflop with that, Jay Marine. There's hardly any chips. There we go. There's an all-in bet by Twig. There's the call. Ace Queen versus 7-9. And the board comes out 10-6-7. Ace on the turn. Makes it good. And just like that, the 7-9 is gone. Ace Queen takes it down for Philly. Philly is up to almost $1 million in chips. He's up to 917,000. So we're down to the top 5 now. 2.66 million for Red Lobster, Philly up to 926,000, and then Jay Marine, Lolo Rich, and Cossier fighting it out, and blinds are 30,000 and 60,000. So there's literally only one blind really that you can go through without a bet. You guys have got to make a move here if you want to get up there and win. 5th place ended up taking, no, let's see, that was 6th place. Walked away with Dipples, or Dippy's NFT. Ooh, flop comes out. 9, Jack, King. All clubs. All in. Queen 10 versus a King Jack. Ooh, the Queen 10 takes it. Lolo Rich out in 5th. Red Lobster up to 3 million in chips. He has the entire table covered in chips now. He holds over half of all the chips on the table. Actually, he holds about 2/3 of the chips on the table now. He should be 2x betting. 2x betting with the chip counts. Down to the final 4. Final 4 players. 5th place walked away with the Walker World Weapon. Philly shows pocket 9s to a 10-8. To a Queen 4. People are showing their cards, okay? 30,000, 60,000. Gotta make a move. Jay Marine and Cossier gotta make a move here. They are not making moves. Any face card should be a 3x bet in this position. Use your chips. You have a 10-1 chip count lead. Use them. Punish them. If they don't have it, punish them. King, 3-3, 2 diamonds. Red Lobster could wipe away. There he goes. There's a bet, 69,000 and a fold. See? Philly shows a 3 that would have been trips flopped. See, he would have folded pre-flop with a 5-10. Use those chips. Still. Fold. There's an all-in bet. See? Take the chips and a call from Cossier. Queens versus Queen 9. Oh, the Queen 9 is a dog. The Queen 9 is drawing dead. It's all over for Cossier. Finishes in 4th place, and Red Lobster chips up that much more. Down to 3. Jay Marine, Philly, and Red Lobster. Jay Marine, he was the one that said, you gave me chips. I'll see you at the final table. Now he's in the top 3. 4th place walks away with a Walker World Female NFT. Jay Marine says, I've gone cold. I've gone cold. He's only got 191,000 to 3 million in chips and 1 million in chips. It's Philly, Jay Marine, and Red Lobster. Who's going to take it down? Jay Marine pushes all in. And a fold. And a call. 8 King versus Ace 10. 2-5 Jack. The ace is ahead. And a 9 on the turn. And a Jack on the river takes Jay Marine up to 421,000. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. He needs a double up, though. He needs a double up and then another double up. If Red Lobster has anything, he should push it all in. Make him call for all of his chips. And, There's just no punishment going on. 6-3-10, all diamonds. Red Lobster has this chip lead, but is not punishing. He's letting people go to the flop and have a free look. It's crazy. 6-7 versus 2-8. And the sixes takes it out. Jay Marine is gone in third place. It's heads up between Philly and Red Lobster. Will Philly keep his head, or will Red Lobster take the bounty? Philly has made it all the way to the top two. We are down to the final two. Jay Marine walks away with third place. Bullies NFT and a Dead Poker Society pickle pass. 8, King, 3, 2 hearts. Philly makes a bet. Half pot bet. Red Lobster thinking about it. He has 3.4 million. He has him covered 3-1. And a fold. Philly shows the 8. On to the next hand. Starting out with 126 in the middle. Philly is at 1 million. Red Lobster at 3.3. All in for Philly. Will Red Lobster make a call? Nope. Not this hand. Finally, we're seeing some pushes. Pocket aces for Philly. Shows to a 9-4 for Red Lobster. Good fold, Red Lobster. Philly P, 70,000 in the middle. 161, 6-8 Jack, Rainbow Flop, Red Lobster and Philly. 105,000 push out, fold from Philly. So we're going to push chips back and forth across the table here a couple of times, it looks like. Red Lobster shows the mad face. Haven't really seen any 3x bets or 4x bets. It's either been smooth call or all in. And a fold. Blinds are 35 and 70. Red Lobster has the option. And a call, smooth call, and we see a flop. 5-8 deuce, 2 diamonds. All in from Philly. And a call. What do we got? 8 Jack versus 2-5. Oh, 2 pair versus an 8. The 2 pair walks it away. Philly has doubled up. Philly has doubled up. They are both neck and neck now. 2 million versus 2.4 million. Oh boy. Here we go. How long? 2 minutes and 37 seconds until the next blinds. We got ourselves a game. They're head and head now. King 9-3, Rainbow Flop. Red Lobster pushes out 80. Philly all in. He says he has a king or a 9. Red Lobster folds it away. Philly shows the king queen. Red Lobster shows a 3. They both had a piece. Philly had a bigger piece. Red Lobster raises it up. There's our first 3x raise by Red Lobster. Gee whiz. First 3x raise. Ooh, you should have called with the Jack 9. Jack 9 you should have called with. Should have called that 3x raise and seen a flop. Fold. You got to play that Jack 9, especially heads up. 126,000 in the middle. We'll be at this level for 1 minute and 40 seconds. Who's going to do what? Red Lobster thinking about it. He folds it away. On to the next hand. Ooh, Philly shows an ace-10. Oh, we got a little bit of push back and forth. Chips are pushing across the table both ways. It's anybody's game right now. What's going to happen? There's a 3x bet by Red Lobster and a fold by Philly. Red Lobster shows King Jack. Really doesn't matter what Philly had. Jack 6. So Red Lobster's the first person that's really showing the proper usage of his chips. Philly pushes all in and a fold. Don't show him. Don't show him. There you go. Smart man. Do not show. Red Lobster has the first call. Smooth call. And we see a flop. 8, King, 4, 2 spades. 80,000. Smooth call from Red. and a fold. Pocket threes. Why wouldn't you raise that pre-flop? You have threes. 7, 8, 10 on this flop. Rainbow. 120K from Red Lobster and a fold. Shows a 6. Wow. This is crazy, seeing these aces and kings, and there's no 3x betting pre-flop. It's just smooth calling. Red Lobsters is the only one that I have seen that's 3x bet, and he's doing it properly. Jack King versus Jack 5. Red Lobster's playing a little bit, but I don't see anything other than Red Lobster doing it right. Philly is the first time I've seen him do a 2x. King 9 Queen Rainbow. And a bet, 113. 1/3. Red Lobster folds it away. 6-4. Shows a 4-3. Stone cold bluff. Stone cold bluff. But why did you show the bluff? You shouldn't have showed the bluff. Smooth call and a check. Jack Queen 7. Rainbow. Check and a bet. And a fold. Ugh. This is mind-boggling. They show glimpses, but Red Lobster's the only person that's really doing 3x betting. I've seen Philly have pocket threes, and he just smooth called and let the flop come out. If you have a pair heads up, you've got to make a bet and make the other person think. Smooth call, 3 Jack 4. There's a bet by Philly. And a call by Lobster. We see a turn, Queen of Diamonds, and a bet by Philly, and a fold by Lobster. Ah, they're showing their cards. Wow. They just keep on showing it up, letting the other person see what they're doing. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. $144,000 each time in the middle. Smooth call. Onto the flop. King 10 Jack. 2 clubs. Small bet by Philly. They're playing small ball. Small ball betting. And a fold. 9-7. You wouldn't have called just to see a turn and see if you can magically catch an 8? Really? This is heads up. You can't play for ace-ace. What are they doing here? This is crazy. And a raise. There's a 3x bet by Red Lobster. Show the king. Yep, shows an ace. Philly finally makes a raise pre-flop. Finally. Finally. And a fold. Ah, and they show. Oh, God. This is just, it's driving me insane watching this. There's a raise, 2x bet, so he's probably got a queen. 5-7 deuce hits the board, rainbow flop, and a bet of 113, a call. There's the queen on the turn, and it brings out a check. Red Lobster bets. A raise? No, a fold. Probably had a jack. There's a 2x raise. And there's a re-raise. There's our there's our first 3 bet. All in on an ace jack king board. Red Lobster says, I have an ace. Philly's got to think about it. Into the tank. And a fold. Shows the 10 jack. Good thing there weren't clubs out there. Would have cost you your life. So Red Lobster back up to a 3-1 chip lead. Is he going to use them now? Use them. You have a 3-1 chip lead. Use them. There you go. 3x bet and an all-in. Will he make the call? He made a 3x bet. And there's the go. Ace 3 versus Jack 8. 4, 6, 9 on the board. There's the ace, and it's all over. Red Lobster has won the tournament. Congratulations, Red Lobster. You are the winner. Philly, you take second place. Walker World Mail, Dead Poker Society Dead Squares, and Red Lobster walks away with the Gay Alien Society, Free Mint, plus Golden Baboon Mining Club, and Philly's Bounty. Good job. Thank you to the Green Visor Gang for sponsoring the tournament. Thank you to all of the sponsors for putting up the prizes, as you can see. And this is Lord Galaban, Doug McMahon, signing off. It's been fun. It's been real. And I hope some people have watched and learned a little bit about poker and had fun watching. Have a good night.